with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Charles Benignan doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran out and feels so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things across the board we charge toward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew Fanner's chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday the 9th of October 2024. Do hope you're all doing very well indeed. Hope you're enjoying your week so far. We've had a fantastic week. We have won 2 bingos in a row. We have a 2 winning streak bingo run. We might make it a goddamn hat trick today. 3 in a row. 3! So yeah, I mean, we're optimistic, you know, we're in a real good feel-good factor right now, you know what I mean? The bingo boards are getting filled up prominently with Phil begging for a few saying basically a lot, burping his little strange ass off. But yeah, Phil Burnell is currently exploring the possibility of streaming on Kick. In fact, he was trying to do a test stream yesterday on it. I was going to try a sample stream on Kick tonight from my phone, but it appears you cannot stream on Kick without using OBS or another streaming app from a desktop computer. Am I misinformed? And rather than Googling this shit, he just thought, you know what, I'm just going to wait until fucking my audience, and I'll let my audience fucking tell me what to fucking do, because heaven fucking forbid Phil Burnell looks up the fucking proper way to fucking do anything. No. If Phil Burnell looks up the fucking way to fucking do something, then that means you don't want to fucking blame. Better just to fucking wait for your audience to fucking tell you how to fucking do something, and when it goes wrong you can fucking blame them. But yeah, a very simple Google would have told Phil to start live streaming from Kick account. You tap the live tab at the bottom of your screen, you tap on the go live button towards the bottom of your screen. Once you read and agree to our terms of service, tap got it, then your live stream will begin immediately. It seems like a very straightforward process, and yet, despite this extremely simple process, Phil Burnell still could not figure out a way how to stream from his phone on Kick. So yeah, and you know he's going to fucking ask. Today's stream for him is all about Kick, and he's going to fucking basically ask his audience, guys, how do you do it? How do you multi-stream? How do you? It's not like Phil could just Google, like, you know, a video like how do you multi-stream? This is a video from Nutty, who explains in just over 10 minutes how multi-streaming in OBS actually, like, you know, is actually not that hard to multi-stream. There's a fucking plugin apparently to fucking help you do multi-stream stuff in OBS. This is his OBS, and it has an option for him now, using this item plugin, where they can fucking multi-stream, dual stream at the same fucking time across multiple different fucking, you know, platforms. There's Twitch and YouTube, and you got to imagine kicking all shit's gonna be an option as well, and all that rubbish, you know? So yeah, it's like Phil could Google this shit and search these fucking videos, but nah, he's too fucking lazy, because that's fucking classic DSP for you. I mean, how, heaven forbid Phil Burnell should Google or YouTube fucking how to do something. Nah, that means the responsibility is on him to fucking not screw it up, and it's easier just to fucking blame the audience. Anyway, I am quite surprised Front Tractor has a big count of 78 for the latest compilation, just over 4 minutes. I'm surprised it's that low, although to be fair, this is from the late stream. It's nothing to do with the podcast, it's nothing to do with the day stream. This big count is purely from the night stream. And I've seen nothing in the night stream yet, but Phil had 78 begs in 2 hours. I need to see this for myself. How desperate was he?
I'm a mature adult with a business degree.
Big, 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 big. All I see you do is
refreshing drink in my official level 1 podcast mug. Gratuitous plug, gratuitous plug, gratuitous plug.
Now we're already, look at that. We're already a fifth to the goal. A fifth of our way to our King's Coffers goal for tonight, which if it goes through Thursday, it'll be a Krabby Patty meal. DSP tries it live this coming weekend. Who am I kidding? I know that we can do it. We're gonna do it, right? I mean, come on. We got this far. We got past the days when you thought it wouldn't have continued, right? Of course it's gonna continue at this point. Don't be silly.
Number 1, liking the stream. I'd like to have 50 likes. Right now we're at 32 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes. We're increasing in viewership right now. Let's get that going. Okay, number 1. Number 2, super chats or super stickers or tips. That's what's gonna allow us to continue the streak. So please support the super chats, super stickers, or tips. Number 3, membership. You can become a member yourself or you can gift a membership to a fellow viewer. Man, do I see a lot of gray names in chat. So please consider gifting a membership if you have not. I'm sure someone would definitely love that.
Let's get our first super chat of the night. Let's get our first super sticker of the night. And let's get some gifted memberships for the community. These poor people don't have to have these great names in the chat. Let's get some support going, but let's start.
Officially branded and licensed Level 1 Podcast mug here tonight that you can get at darksidefield.shop.
Please consider contributing in some way and supporting in some way. How can you support? By liking the stream. Let's get that up to 100 likes, shall we? Please click the like button. It's easy, it's free, and it helps this channel a lot. We are looking to hit our King's Coffers goal to lock in our streak and continue the fun this week. Please contribute in some way. Super chats, super stickers, tips, all count towards the King's Coffers goal. We're already a fifth of the way there, but that's all in one contribution, so let's get something else going. Let's get someone to actually be our first super chatter of the night, shall we? Who's going to be the first super chatter of Silent Hill 2 tonight? Let's find out.
That's going to get us up to $40 in contributions so far tonight. That will get us up to $45 now in contributions. Nearly a third of the way to the goal for the night. It's officially to 50, which means we are 1/3 of the way to our goals here tonight. Still early on. We got lots more gameplay coming. That will jump us up to $72 in contributions tonight. We are just under halfway to our King's Coffers goal and continuing the goal streak. We're well on our way to that Krabby Patty meal DSP tries it this coming weekend. Did we get that 100 likes yet? Absolutely not.
75, guys, we are halfway to our goal tonight. To continue the streak will allow us to do a very special episode of DSP Tries It, Krabby Patty Meal. Please consider contributing, whether it be a super chat, super sticker, or a membership. Excuse me, a super chat, super sticker, or a tip. Now, if you'd like to contribute in another way, like for example, become a member, give some memberships to the community, that would also be appreciated.
Are you ready for this Krabby Patty meal? The whole idea of doing a reward, because it's rewarding for something that you've hit or done, right? That's why I'm the king and you're just some guy in chat. Very nice. More than halfway hitting our goal for the night.
And that contribution will get us all the way up to $116 in contributions. Consider supporting in some way. Currently, we're at 92 likes with almost 300 views. Let's get it up to 100 likes tonight, my friends. Outside of that, we are climbing in the ranks. The coffers are filling. If you're watching on demand, please like the video and leave some comments. You can suggest the games you want to see by typing !Halloween into the chat. The link will pop up. Click on that link. Go to the post up the games you want to see, if they're indies or not. That's how I'm going to pick my games for the event. Almost to the goal already. So we got one more hour left on stream. Let's see how far we can get, and let's hit that goal.
We are up to $149. $1 short of hitting the goal and continuing the streak.
4 more to go. 2 more days, 4 more streams to go. We got that Krabby Patty DSP Tries It coming up, man. Yes, we do.
Before we adjourn in about 15 minutes, let's get 150 likes on the stream. Let's get those 150 likes. I have received absolutely nothing. I'm stupid. Those watching on demand, remember, please keep liking the videos and leaving comments. I mean it. We only need 4 more streams in order to continue the streak and get that awesome reward this weekend. DSP Tries It of the Krabby Patty meal. I had a great time. I hope you all did too.
No, not at all.
Bloody hell. Jesus, man. Ronnie's editing just seems to get better and better and better. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, if you've not checked out Fry the Tractor yet, link to that video is in the chat right now if you guys want to check them out. And the channel's growing quite well. 1.6 already. Have you got anything in the community page? Did I say much in the community page? Just say a look at that, the heartfelt message. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching, commenting, and encouraging my silly channel. Didn't expect as much of interactive positivity and enthusiasm. Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed to me. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you fucking drop a wee sub. Counting all these begs, goddamn. Yeah, I can imagine how annoying that is. I'm annoyed just fucking counting the goddamn burps and the begs. And the basically, you know what I mean? And the back the day the snorts as well. But Jesus Christ, man. It's unbelievable. Phil's having all sorts of problems here. What's going on now? What's fucking happening in his chat? Why is he fucking saying here? I don't even know how to do IRL streaming. This is Phil's current chat right now. I don't even know how to do IRL streaming. I was on the app last night and there's no option anywhere to set up a stream or go live. I can only find the dashboard on my desktop. Yeah. So Phil needs like crayons and fucking colourful arrows pointing towards the direction of Phil, you know, how to stream on Kick, I guess. It's not like a simple fucking Google would have fucking told him how to fucking start a Kick live stream or anything. Who knows? Mind you, is that the right Kick? Because I thought Kick had a scene it. Is that a fucking different thing? I don't know. I'm confused. Is this not the right Kick, I wonder? I just noticed there a fucking lack of a C. That's kind of strange. So that might be a fucking different thing. But hell. So yeah, apparently, so I'm talking about the Burger King meal, right? About that Burger King meal, so not the Burger King meal, sorry, the Wendy's, the Krabby Patty meal deal. So yeah, Doody has shared something on the good old Twitter that apparently they did not deliver to Phil. Now, I don't know how true that is, I don't know how accurate it is, but Wendy's doesn't offer the Krabby Patty meal via DoorDash. Well, Phil scammed the dents, well, I tried to convince him a regular Campbell meal's the same, and he did some further digging into it, and he also discovered that Wendy's doesn't deliver in Renton either, you know, so they don't deliver for him. What is Phil going to do? Is he just fucking gonna like tell his stream to just wait and watch a whole bunch of his shorts, you know, like he's here's a bunch of random funny shorts, you know, of funny things from me over the years, and he fucking just leaves that playing for like fucking 45 minutes while he fucking drives to a fucking Wendy's, picks up a fucking meal and drives back. I don't know what he's going to do if the goal's a hit and he gets this fucking Krabby Patty meal thing, because like they don't deliver, it seems. So if that's the case, then is he just going to fucking derail his entire stream and just say, okay guys, stay here for 45 minutes and don't go anywhere? Just have like an empty chair shown on screen for the whole entire fucking time. What the fuck, man? I'm not sure I'm not sure how well he's planned this out. But there we go. And anything else interesting happening in the good old Twitter? I've seen Broadside Phil. Posted this. Found this by chance on Facebook and I'm confused because I doesn't like Phil at all. And now it does. Good stuff indeed. But yeah, Phil is is he not even live yet? No, we're still not live, still has crappy music playing, so there you go. And he's really behind today, he's really fallen behind today because I had to restart his PC and all that jazz, so he's really having a very slow start. But this, I'm not expecting much from this podcast from him today. As said, the main talking points for him is all about him doing Kick. And I don't think he would abandon YouTube to go to Kick. I think he wants to try and stream on both at the same time. But he definitely wouldn't want to abandon YouTube. But it actually makes sense for Phil to actually try and stream at the same time on Kick. Because that means he may as well try and get the foundations laid for that. You know? In case he needs to, because he doesn't want to start from the ground up. He doesn't want to start from zero and nothing if he needs Kick. So the sooner he fucking gets his channel sorted and up and running and gets content on there, the sooner he can try and start potentially making money from that Kick channel. So logically speaking, it would be in his best interest to start fucking trying to dual stream on there as well. But nah, I don't think he's got the intelligence to do that, or the sense to do that. I don't fucking know. But yeah, as you can see, Phil's going live, but don't worry, I'm going to pause a little bastard. I'm going to fucking pause a wee bastard. We can build up some goddamn speed up juice. Oh, he's wearing the Philomania. That's right, it's WWE Champions time later on. That's why the Philomania shirt's been worn. Nay black begging shirts today, no siree. Well, let's make sure it's at 1.5 speed. And yeah, fucking meth beer, that wee fucking dog. Nah, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about with Meth Bear and fucking Doug. Meth Bear sent me an image. He's like, well, look at this shit. This drawing shows an unrealistic depiction of Scotland since the sun is out. King Jad VCMP, are you furious at this insulting display? And I simply answered, absolutely seething, that Doug's a lazy wee prick. Get that fucking roof fixed, you wee fanny. I mean, it's like, fuck off. You lazy fucker. He's like, here's a hole in my roof. Sure, it's a nice sunny day. How rare for Scotland. Should I fix this fucking hole in my roof? Nah, fuck that shit. Let me get a ladder, set up the fucking ladder, and just stick my head at the hole in the fucking roof. And no fix the bastard thing. Yeah, lazy prick. Yeah, fucking Doug needs fucking a kick up the arse or something, Jesus. But yeah, that was Meth Bear's interaction with me earlier on today. This annoying me prick of a Doug. No fucking bothering to fix the fucking hole in the fucking roof. Quality workmanship on show there, how if I can go. Get fucking Lord Diaz to fucking fix a hole in the roof. Because he's used to fucking... Poor Lord Diaz is used to trying to fix holes in roofs, but now he's trying to fix one in his own home right now. Oh, poor guy, but yeah, there we go. Anyway, so Phil is live right now, and how about this? How about we just get straight into the bingo, you know? And to get straight into the bingo, I am going to require a bingo number for the card we have on screen, because we need to randomise it. So, let me just make sure I randomise the background image first of all. There we go. The very first number in chat I saw was from... Cake. Sorry, Cake. Damn it. I meant to click on Cake's name and I clicked on Dimmock's name by mistake because the chat moved. But Cake, you were first with 992. So there we go. Cake was first. Go ahead, type in 992 in here, the bingo randomizer, and this is today's bingo card we have. Hopefully it will just produce the full house. No pressure now, but we've won the last two fucking bingos. So if this one doesn't win, then I'm gonna blame you. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking just say, you know, everyone blame Cake. The cake's a lie. So this is today's bingo card we have for today's podcast. We need Phil to say behind the scenes, dude, tips, friend, and Kim gonna get old turbo nose, fucking friend.
Fuck you and your friends.
The second row is Phil saying react on demand, actually, shocked, and him doing a Y or a T pose. The third row is Phil saying day off, him bumping the microphone, him saying king, him making a weird noise, and him slapping the leg. The fourth row is Phil saying nobody or no one, addition, absolutely, contributions, and excited. The fifth and final row is Phil laughing randomly, him saying nonsense, him chewing some water, him repeating the same point constantly, and finally him saying life. That is today's bingo card we have for today. Emeroid is confused what's YT pose. It's either a Y pose or a T pose. You know Phil's T pose thing where he holds at the arms. Sometimes he does a Y pose. The Y pose is when he's fucking doing. It looks like a fucking Y. It's not really easy to explain apart from that. Yeah, sometimes he holds him all the way out the way like a T pose. Sometimes he has him higher up in the air, so it's like a letter Y. Yeah, it's like he's trying to spell something. I don't know. All he's missing is the fucking M, the fucking C, and the fucking A. I don't know. But yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that's the bingo card we have for today's show. Hopefully it will produce the full house. So anyway, Cake is that's actually fantastic. Cake has demonstrated what the Y pose is. When you see Phil do that, that is it. Complete with those noodle arms. Fantastic demonstration of what the Y pose is. And of course, the Camber Dutchman getting in and acting saying this is a T pose. There we go. So anyway, that's the bingo card we have for today. Cheers, Cake, for helping us pick the card. So, I'll say, the aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to try and win a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you on the screen. If you manage to do that, we will add $10 to the bingo prize fund, and the bingo prize fund is going up quite nicely indeed. Currently at 114 because remember, as well as me adding $10 every time I win a bingo, the prize fund is also made up of a quarter of my YouTube income for the month, okay? So far in October, a quarter of my YouTube income has also been added to the bingo prize fund, as well as the bingos we've won so far. And as well as a generous tip we had yesterday from the OCD man, because the OCD man did not like it, sitting on $49, so there we go. But yeah, this is the bingo card. The bingo prize fund so far is doing quite well. So yeah, if we win today, we'll add $10 more to bingo prize fund, and of course I update it every fucking day with with my own YouTube money, and essentially just fucking keep taking a quarter of that or whatever and adding it to the prize fund. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways for us to try and get a free space on the bingo board you see before you on screen. For example, if Phil begs, burps, or says basically 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that too give us a free space, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one of the ways we can get a free space. 100 likes is an easy free space. Plus you get to see a cool animation. And also we get fucking free spaces because Phil burps a lot, or begs a lot, or says basically a lot. So there we go. So I think I've covered all the bases when it comes to the bingo. Oh yeah, at the end of the month of October, we're going to have a marble race to determine who wins half that bingo prize fund. If you want to have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you've not done that yet, fucking do it before the end of the fucking month. You'd have to. All that being said, the only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
Here we fucking go.
Hello everyone. On today's show,
We had a leg slap immediately. That was like a world record leg slap.
hello everyone.
There. I was like, fucking like 0.2 seconds. What the fuck?
Burger.
There we go. I got a fucking immediate leg slap.
On today's show, we're going to discuss something very serious. Because DSP, the king, may be moving to Kick. We're going to talk about the real situation. No, I'm not full.
I am not going to take a screenshot of his fucking fake shocked face. No. When it's on show, when he hams up, it's not worth it.
Moving to Kick or anything like that. But I've got some serious things to consider and think about, and we want to talk about them live with the audience today. In addition to that, we've got a couple news stories and more fun stuff. It's a great day. The week continues. And of course, after that, we've got Silent Hill 2 continuing, which is going to be amazing. I will see you in a sec for today's amazing episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Yeah, let's just skip the crappy intro. We've got 3 ticked off so far. Strong start.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, the 9th of October, 2024, my 7th straight streaming day of the week. Yes, this is a doozy of a week for me. 8 straight streaming days, and we've almost gotten through it. We've almost completed the streak. That is right, if you remember.
But Phil, you told us it wasn't a streak. The whole point of you removing the word streak from your fucking little thing was because you're sick and tired of streaks dying all the time. So you stopped calling it a fucking streak and you said it wasn't a fucking streak. You can't just arbitrarily decide it is or isn't a fucking streak. That seems a bit of fucking move. That's very like moving the goalpost, isn't it?
The challenge this week was to hit all of the goals every stream that I did, and if we did that 13 streams in a row, I'm doing a very special edition of DSP Tries It, bringing it out of retirement this weekend for us to try the new Krabby Patty meal from Wendy's. So we are on pace. I mean, we are right there. 2 more days to go, and we've done it. And then it'll be this Saturday when I will be having this meal live on stream with all of you to test it out and celebrate the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob SquarePants. So I hope that you guys are excited. It's been a great week, correct?
Burger.
On today's show, we're going to address something pretty interesting, something that we've been kind of talking about now for a month or two, and some stuff that I tried to do last night and I was very confused. We're going to discuss Kick. For those who don't know, Kick is a different streaming platform. It's not Twitch, it's not YouTube, it's not Rumble. It's its own deal. It's financed differently, it runs differently, okay? And of course, ever since I made an appearance over on Kino Casino a couple of times over the course of August, people have been saying, Phil, would you consider streaming on Kick like they do? In fact, those guys themselves have said to me, hey, Phil, would you come over to Kick? Because I tell you, it's good over here. They love streaming over there. And the way I see it, there's pros and cons. The way I see it, there's definitely, let me put it this way. It's not out of the question, but there is a question, all right? And that's some of the stuff that we have to talk about today on the show. I feel like we should have a serious discussion about the possibility of me doing some content over on Kick and if I should try it out, all right? So that's going to be a big chunk of today's show. But in addition to that, we've got some news stories that I'd like to cover. Jasper Kitty's in the office today. How you doing, Jasper? He's a little confused because I have a brand new fan in the office now. And he's looking at it like, what is it, right, buddy? You don't know what it is. It's a brand new fan that I bought yesterday because our fan in the living room, we had a tower fan in the living room, broke. And it sucks because we only bought it like maybe 2 years ago. It's relatively, you know, on the newer side. And it just stopped working entirely. So we jumped on Amazon because we wanted something quick. And we found a pretty good amount of fans that were available right away. Like you get them same day. And so we ordered one fast. And it showed up, and it just so happens it's the most powerful fan we have in the house. Like, it pushes air better than the fan we have. Well, the fan I had in here, the fan that was in the bedroom, and the fan that was previously in the living room. And I'm like, well, you know, in this case, I'm the one who's in the office here with the sun beating on the wall. It heats the office up tremendously, and it's really annoying. So, if you know, the best fan should definitely be in here. And so we rotated all the fans around in the house. So I have the new fan, which instead of being like a tower, it's like one of those, like a circular, what do you call it?
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much for Kildin for the super chat. It says, Phil on Kick. How can we ban him on it? I don't know. I don't think they even care. Like, Kick's where you fucking go when you have nowhere else to fucking go, you know? Like, when fucking Twitch don't fucking want you or don't allow you to fucking be there and YouTube fucking say no to you, then that's why fucking people... Why do you think Kino Casino are on fucking Kick? YouTube fucking told them to fucking bolt. You know? So, like, it's like, is it... I mean, it's something, obviously, Kick... There's definitely question marks on the bigger the Kick gets, the more under the spotlight it'll be for the, you know, how much will they be able to get away with the bigger they get. That's like the big question, you know what I mean? Because it seems like it's a bit like the Wild West on Kick, and it's like, where's the accountability? Where's like, are people allowed to just fucking do whatever the fuck they want on there? It seems kind of like it a wee bit, you know? So, like, it's, yeah, it's, I don't know. It's one of those things. I still think, though, I mean, it would make sense for Phil to try and dual stream. Also, stick to YouTube and keep doing YouTube, but fucking stream on Kick at the same time. But, nah, he's like, nah, I don't want to fucking date until I have to.
A circular fan, but it's on a big pedestal, and it pivots back and forth, and it blows really strong, which is great. Which is probably why Jasper is like wondering what the heck it is, because he hasn't seen a fan like that before. He's only seen tower fans. He's not familiar with this one. Incidentally, to give it more height so it would push more air through my room, I have it sitting on my Xbox Series X box, the box from the Xbox Series X. That's the most confusing sentence ever. 2 boxes and 2 X's, right? Oh wow, Jasper, take a look at this delicious beverage I'm having in this level 1 podcast mug, Jasper. Can you believe the quality of the mug? Look, Jasper even is admiring the quality of the level 1 podcast mug. He loves it. I think he wants me to order him one right now from darksidefield.shop. Available in 2 colors, black and white, right? Very nice. So anyway, there you go. Anyway, so, that being said, yeah, I've got a brand new fan in here. It's pushing air nicely. Hopefully it's going to help with these afternoons where it gets warmer because the sun is out. And hopefully, you know, the fall weather will fully move in, and I won't have any more warm days, but I've actually took a look, and within a day or two, it's going to be in the 70s again outside, which means it's going to be about 90 in here. It's like, dude, when is the fall weather beginning? It's mid-October, and we're having 70 to 80 degree weather, which is summer weather. So when does it begin in Washington? Really, I want to know, when is fall beginning? Anyway, so that's neither here nor there, but I thought you might want to know why he was over there, and, you know, I'm sure you can't hear it, right? You can't hear the fan? You know, these mic filters that I put on the mic are so good that basically you don't hear anything in the office anymore besides me talking and every once in a while a random noise, but for the most part it doesn't really pick up anything. So the fan, you know, isn't a big deal. It's pretty good that I'm able to have something new like that and it doesn't bother anybody. So
I just seen a super chat from Phil's chat, and I'll let you guys see as well. Kabale says maybe Phil could take his drama content and interviews over to Kick, so they could be uncut and then bring them here, edited in line with TOS. The one problem that Phil would have is he would have to change his YouTube banner. Phil's current YouTube banner, daily videos, raw gameplay, raw, and no bullshit. If Phil is having to fucking edit things that he's done elsewhere because he doesn't want to fucking fulfill of TOS violations, that seems like it is kind of bullshit, doesn't it? It would feel like it is bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, fucking, I don't know. But yeah, that's a... Who knows? Obviously, the Kick chat stuff is still going on right now. We're only like 6 minutes behind Phil, so I'm sure Phil's going to get into the Kick stuff properly any second now, and that's probably what prompted that fucking super chat in the first place, so that suggestion. Diablo Lord of Darkness says, Kick has a predator problem, where there are 2 people who are doing stuff like that, and the YouTuber something about chicken. I think it would be a good place for Derek. Oh Christ, man. Derek might be allowed in Kick. Not in Kino's fucking chat, that's for damn sure. No, Kino don't fucking like him. But yeah, maybe Phil Burnell would let Derek fucking run wild on his own Kick account chat or whatever, who fucking knows.
Anyway, we got a lot to talk about today. Various different topics. I want to update you also on the schedule, the week, and all of that. And like I said, I have a few news stories I'd like to try to cover today, but I guess it really depends on how long this Kick discussion is going to go today, right? So anyway, thank you guys for 9 straight streams crushing the goals. 9 in a row. We only have 4 more to go, and the week will be done, and we will lock in to the big DSP Tries It Krabby Patty meal
Give
this
me your
weekend for
money,
Wendy's.
give me your
All right,
money.
so please, let's keep that momentum going. And if you like my content and you're enjoying everything I've been doing so far, please, first of all, engage with the streams by liking them. That helps a ton. That allows this channel to get recognition in the YouTube algorithm. So I hope that you will like the stream if you have not yet. And if you're watching this on demand, the likes on the videos on demand, it does exactly the same thing. Okay. Now, outside of that, really cool stuff going on this week with your support, right? Hitting 9 goals in a row is huge. Just keep it up. Super chats, super stickers, and tips all count towards that goal. So we've been crushing it. $150 raised every stream. Let's keep that rolling this week, shall we? And let's get that marathon going. Or marathon, excuse me. Let's get that DSP tries it going this weekend, right? I'm very excited to do it for you. And already people are saying stuff like, oh, what's the next one? I'm like, hold on, right? We don't jump the gun. The next one could be that they have...
But he has not said contributions yet, hasn't he? Like, somehow he went through all that without saying about fucking contributions, I think. Which is bizarre.
Adam's family themed food at Burger King right now. And if next week we have a similar week to this week where it's kind of like a week of support, maybe I would do that. But let's get to the first one first. People tend to get so ahead of themselves when it comes to stuff. And then you basically get all hyped up for something that may not happen. We haven't hit the goal yet, right? Like we still have 4 more streams. We may not do it. I hope we'll do it. I think we'll do it, but we might not. And if we don't, well then, you know, you're just gonna hit the reset button. Why are we gonna talk about the next thing before we hit the first one, right? So there we go. Speaking of which, our first contribution of the day has arrived in the form of a tip. So let's take a look. Oh, okay, see, this is interesting. So Nico has tipped me $2, and this is going to open the discussion on Kick, which is great because I want to talk about it just in this capacity. He says, streaming solo on Kick. And what he means by that is if I only stream on Kick, okay? That would sadly stop some of us from watching your content. Kick, for example, is banned in my country of Greece, and I assume that that's the case for some other European countries as well. If the pros outweigh the cons, then I respect it, and by all means do it, but it would suck for some of us that can't access the website. Fair enough. See, this is exactly the kind of input I'm looking for today. I want honesty. I want transparency. I want people to let me know, legit, if you can or cannot tune in, why you can or cannot tune in. I'm very interested in this information. This is what I want to know so that we can make decisions, okay?
I would absolutely fucking love it if Phil was asked by his audience why Kino Casino are on Kick in the first place and why aren't they streaming on YouTube. I want Phil. I want to understand if Phil's even looked into why they're not streaming on YouTube like he does. And I want him to fucking address that and trying to fucking explain to his audience why they're fucking great people, even though they fucking did horrible things to get banned off YouTube.
So I don't know why Kick would be banned in Greece. I don't know so much about Kick. You know, for me, my only exposure to Kick is having watched some Kino Casino streams over there. And that's it. You know, I don't even really know how the site works in regards to stuff. From what I'm to understand, the only revenue you can get over there is either paid memberships or if you have enough viewership and you bring in enough support, they actually pay certain...
I'm sorry, did I just hear him bump the microphone there?
Paid memberships or to stuff. From what
I think he actually bumped the microphone when he lifted his hand there.
Understand, the only revenue you can get over there is either paid memberships or...
I heard a bump when he moved. I heard the microphone bump.
Burger. If you have enough viewership and you bring in enough support, they actually pay certain streamers like a flat rate. Like they'll actually pay you per hour to stream, but that's only if you qualify, and that's not everyone. Okay, that's like, I'm assuming that's if you're like a big time streamer, you make a flat rate pay for the time that you stream over there. All right, I do not believe that they have any kind of like super chats, bits. There's no system like that, right? So the only revenue is paid subs and you know, if you're getting paid on the hour. Now, from what I believe you can still get tips, right? Because I know the guys from Kino Casino get tips and they call them out. So definitely you could still get income via that. So it's not like, oh, I'm completely locking myself into subscriptions only if I stream on Kick. There's other revenue that I can make as well, and you guys would be able to contribute. Let's say you were solely against Kick. Oh, I don't want to, you know, do anything through Kick. You could still tip, right? Listen, I get it. Everyone has their own thing. Some people really hate YouTube, and they're like, I'll watch you on YouTube, but man, I'm not going to pay YouTube and do any kind of support through YouTube, but I'll tip you, right? That's why I have all these alternate methods of support set up. So basically, no matter what you want to do, there's something you can do if you want to support my content, right?
Give me your money.
So I'm basically being told that on Kick, it is run by a gambling company, and they actually allow gambling streams. Like, people gamble on the site live, they broadcast it, and because of that, that's not allowed in certain countries, and that's why it's banned in, like, Greece. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. You know, I would not be gambling. Well, okay, I know we're getting into this discussion, but
I would argue WWE Champion streams is a form of gambling. In fact, some countries think of that sort of kind of content. Like there was a big fuss, you know, years ago about Ultimate Team in FIFA, the FIFA games. And that's like a form of gambling because it fucking uses real... Some people are using real fucking money to buy fucking packs and try and get good players on stream and all that shit, but basically it's gambling. And it's like, what constitutes fucking gambling? It's like, where's that fucking line between what is gambling and not fucking gambling? Is it still gaming if you're fucking paying real fucking money for a chance to fucking win something of value or whatever? Yeah, it's ready. So yeah, I would... If he done WWE champions on Kick, that's a gambling stream in my opinion. It's not even on Kick anywhere. He's using real fucking money to try and get some fucking valuable items.
Kind of wanted to get through the schedule and everything first. Before we got into the full Kick discussion, that way it's out of the way. All right, let's quickly do the schedule for the rest of the week, and then we'll get into the full Kick discussion, because I'm basically I want to talk with you about my ideas, because it's not Phil is moving over to Kick and everything. That's ridiculous, right? No, I have a few ideas. Okay, all right, let's do the schedule first. So today, it's the Level 1 podcast discussing Kick and some news stories, and then after that, we're continuing on with the very awesome Silent Hill 2 remake. So far, I'm over 10 hours in. Well, I'm around 10 hours in, not over. And I really like the game. I really only have one complaint. That boss fight I did last night, that's called Flesh Lips. That boss fight sucked. It wasn't fun at all. It wasn't even challenging. It was just a meat sponge. Meaning, unload a bunch of weapons into it and then beat it up. And I was like, oh, that's kind of crappy. Like, with a boss fight traditionally, you would want essentially to have some kind of element of challenge or something unique about the boss. Literally, this boss is just stupid. And I didn't like that. Okay, it was just very boring. I'm not spoiling Gabriel. First of all, if you played Silent Hill 2, it's also the worst boss in the regular Silent Hill 2. But only this time, I feel like it's even worse, because this is like the rematch, and the rematch is not even as like it's just equally crappy, you know. But that, like, if I played 10 hours and I have one complaint about the game, that's a good sign, right? Like, it's not like everything else is great. The atmosphere, the graphics, the gameplay, the story. I like that all the puzzles have been redone and are interesting. Like, that was the only thing about the game so far that I was like, I didn't really like it. So we continue on today. 3 more hours of Silent Hill 2 this afternoon. I'm very excited for it. I hope you guys are too. It should be great. Then tonight on the late stream, it is WWE Champions returning around 7 p.m. Pacific time. We're continuing with the Toxic Rumble event this month, which is the Zombies event all month long in October. Tonight we should be able to recruit Zombie Chelsea Green, because we'll have enough of the freebie shards that they're giving you every day. And we're going to see what else is going on. I think there's a bunch of tours and stuff to play, and we'll continue to try to unlock new league requirements and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. And as usual, if we hit the support goal on the late stream tonight, I will do a mega pull. And there's a whole new mega pull loot this week. It's actually the best zombies of like last year are in this mega pull. So even if I pull and don't get, you know, a current zombie, getting one from last year, one of these top ones is still a great pull. I don't know if I'll get that, but anyway, it should be great. I hope you'll join me tonight for WWE Champions, okay? Then tomorrow, we're going to have another chill podcast. We're going to do another Silent Hill 2 stream, and then tomorrow night, it's the return of fighting games, but we have to determine if you guys want to see more of the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, which is what I did for Friday Night Fights, and you guys liked, or do you want me to go back to Street Fighter 6? I'm kind of undecided. If I play Street Fighter 6, I'm going to go back to one of the characters that I'm good with. I'm not going to play Terry Bogard. He's too frustrating and he sucks. I want to use a character that I'm actually good with and I can win with. Or Marvel Collection. Marvel went very well last Friday. Everyone really seemed to enjoy Marvel. Me kicking butt, and you know, there were some good high tier matches, there were low tier matches, and in between, it was a good time. Marvel 2, right? Marvel's Capcom 2. Sadly, I don't know if I'll ever be able to find anyone else playing but Marvel 2, because it seems like all the other games died, right? So I want your opinions on that. What would you prefer tomorrow night? Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, which is going to be mostly Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or would you prefer Street Fighter 6, right? I'd like to know. I want your feedback on that. And that'll help us determine what we're going to do, okay? So that's tomorrow. And then I'm off on Friday. When I return on Saturday, it's the premiere of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And then Saturday night, it's our Saturday WWE Champion stream, which will be good because it's the weekend event going on. You'll have a new zombie that's premiering and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And then, of course, Sunday's my React day. Now, I don't have any other new game.
Hang on. There's a potential thumbnail here. There's a potential thumbnail thing.
Weekend event going on. You'll have a new zombie that's premiering and stuff
I just had him messing with his fucking weird face is making me think potential thumbnail.
like that.
Hold on, give me a second. Not this, not kind of. It leads up to this. Why again with the eye stuff? It's the fact that his eyes are moving about while he's fucking doing all sorts of weird things to his face. I don't know. I love how one eye seems to move independently of the other. Like the eyeballs, like so the eyeball where his finger is, right? That seems to have stopped moving, right? But the other one kind of keeps going. I don't know. It's bizarre. It's so bizarre. It's such a weird fucking entity. It's such a weird creature. There. He's melting. He's melting. The level 1 podcast mug broke and he's melting. Anyway, okay. Let's let's just fucking see how this fucking looks as a potential bingo thumbnail thingy. There we go. Phenomania. I'm gonna just throw this in the mail Discord and they can join it to the heart's content. Good stuff. There we go. And yeah, as I said, I'm on the lookout. I'm on the prowl. Potential thumbnails. Cause yesterday I didn't actually fucking find any good thumbnails. Although I wasn't actively looking either. I guess, you know, I was like, sometimes I'm fucking really looking out for them, and sometimes like, fuck it. But yeah, I want to try and find some good thumbnails for tomorrow's bingo.
That'll be fun. And then, of course, Sunday's my React day. Now, I don't have any other new games, really, that are coming out or in the mix for a bit. The next high-profile new release is on the 25th, so we're going to have a couple of weeks to juggle what we're doing. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, finishing Silent Hill 2, and, of course, going back to and finishing Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. So we've got a lot to do. We actually have a ton of content coming up horror themed. By the way, if you're not aware, there's another horror game coming out based on the movies The Quiet Place, right? So that's coming out, too, and if we beat the stuff that we're playing and we win a new game for the rotation, we could do that, too. So we've got a lot of horror-themed stuff going on. Now is a great time to remind all of you, please nominate games for my upcoming Halloween Marathon event that will take place on Halloween, October 31st. I think it's a Thursday this year. It's a marathon where I'll be dressed up in costume. I'll be playing a variety of games that you're nominating and going to vote for. There'll be food. There'll be some booze. It's going to be a great festive Halloween daytime. It's one of my big marathons of the year. I do 2 big marathons every year. I do the Halloween event and the Christmas event. And this is one of the big 2, okay? So I hope that you will join me for it. It should be a great time.
Did Phil say day off? Or did I miss that? I'm actually look, bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
It's our Sunday's my React day. Now it's on Friday. Okay. So that's tomorrow, and then I'm off on Friday.
Damn it! I didn't say day off. I'm off on Friday. What a prick.
And this is one of the big 2. Okay. So I hope that you will join me for it. It should be a great time. Be sure to nominate games. How do you do that? Type !Halloween into the chat right now. It'll bring up the link to the post where you can nominate games, or just check out the community tab of this channel. Scroll down to the beginning of the month, and you'll find that post there. Please nominate games. That'll be going about maybe 1 more week tops, and then what I'm going to do is close it up, count it up, do a poll, and you guys will be voting on the most nominated games to see what makes it into the event. And by the way, please try to use your brains and nominate stuff that's intelligent, like, you know, horror games and stuff. If you nominate Stellar Blade, I'm just going to publicly laugh at you on stream and make fun of you when we get to that, because we're not playing Stellar Blade on Halloween. Even if I was to play Stellar Blade, I still wouldn't play it on Halloween. That's the dumbest suggestion ever, and we know that you're just a bunch of internet perverts who want to see me play the game because you want to see boobs and ass.
Oh, fucking creepy prick. Why wait to fucking respect your fucking honest fucking and your decisions or whatever? You're not allowed to nominate this game. Remember, most people seem to fucking say that Stellar Blade is actually a fucking decent game. It plays quite well, whatever. It's like a fucking smooth, like, it's a smooth game. I've not played it personally myself, you know what I mean? But Phil's sole singular reason for avoiding the game is such a really superficial one. You know? That would be kind of funny, actually, BST. Like, if they nominate Lollipop Chainsaw instead. Jesus. That would be kind of funny.
Jeez. Okay. So, continuing on. One more thing, and then we'll get back to the kick subject, which I know you guys want to talk about. Interviews. So, I don't have an interview going on this week, okay? The Review Tech interview's off the table. I'm done with that fucker. But I have several other interviews that I am working on and lining up. Notably, next week, it's looking like I'm definitely going to have at least 1 interview, okay, on the Level 1 podcast. I may have 2. It depends on how things go. I'm working on scheduling right now. The bummer is I don't know my wife's schedule for next week yet. So if I don't know her schedule, I don't know my schedule, and that means I can't lock any dates for anyone, right? That's the problem I'm kind of waiting on right now, is I need to know her work schedule, and then I can figure out who's going to be interviewed. I can tell you right now, one of the interviews I'm working on is Boogie, okay? He wants to come on. I've been interested in having him on, and we're trying to work out the exact date that this can work. And that's on me because I need to get my schedule in line first, okay? So that'll be interesting. That could be next week. I'm not guaranteeing you it's going to be next week. It could be next week. But I'm also working on a second interview that I think would be very interesting to some. It's going to be a guest that I'm not going to announce yet until I've got it in place and they're ready to be announced. And it's going to be a very interesting one. Let's put it that way. This is not, geez, how can I say? This is just not,
It's in a mighty forehead. Is it he who has the world's biggest fucking forehead and a long-time DSP fan? You know who I'm talking about.
it's not one that I think anyone's going to expect. Let's put it that way. That's the best thing I can say is I don't think anyone would expect this, okay? So there you go. A couple interviews, possibly next week. I think at the least I'm probably going to have 1, all right? I may actually end up having 2. It really depends on scheduling and how things work out, all right? So, and it's funny because people are in the chat like, well, what about Wings? I already explained this. Wings is coming on the show. He just has to get to a point where he can be on the show. Like he's going to have surgery soon. You guys know that, right? He's going to have surgery. He's going to have to recover. Like he wants to come on the show, but he needs to get through a tougher time right now. And then he can come on the show, okay? So just chill with that. Because I've already explained this and people are just asking again. It's like, just stop that, right? Okay. Good stuff. So now we can get back to the subject you all want to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. Let me look at the time. It's about 21 minutes. Cool. So I gotta think of a timestamp. I'm gonna clip it. Excuse me. Whew. So I am seriously considering streaming on Kick.
And really, most of us are fucking of the opinion of...
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, Phil. Basically, it's just another fucking platform to fucking try and beg money from. He spent years on fucking Twitch begging people fucking to try and give you fucking money, and then you went to fucking YouTube and you started fucking begging people every fucking day for money, and then what's going to... Then you're going to go Kick. And you're going to start fucking begging people every day for fucking money.
Cyber begging. That's all that is. Just rattling a little tin cup to the entire world.
In some capacity, very soon. All right. So you might say, well, why? What's causing this? Why all of a sudden are you thinking about possibly streaming on a different platform than YouTube? Well, there's a couple of reasons. All right. Reason number one is obviously because I've done some work with the guys from Kino Casino, and the Kino Casino guys stream on Kick exclusively, and they, in the last, month, have kind of talked to me about, I should basically do some content over there. That Kick is lucrative. That it's a place where if you work there and you're consistent, with some of the work you're doing, there's potential for big earnings. And it's
basically money. Like, you don't care about the fucking reputation of the place or the fucking practices and fucking no. Basically, you're like, where can I make the most fucking money? But remember though, Phil is not motivated by money.
Huge earnings compared to any other streaming platform. I'm being told you keep 95% of what you make on Kick, as opposed to on YouTube, but you only keep like around 70%. Twitch is even worse. Like, Twitch is literally the worst. At this point, I can't imagine why a single person with a brain in their head would want to be streaming on Twitch, because it just seems to me like a lost cause and a bunch of like, you're basically paying the wrong people a ton of money to use their site. It doesn't make sense when everyone else is better. So anyway, in regards to Kick, all right, I would make good money if I streamed there and I had a following and they were supportive. I would actually...
That is not actually a guarantee, because, Phil, you can't guarantee you're going to get the fucking same numbers on Kick as you do on YouTube currently. You get to keep more of a percentage. You'd keep more of a percentage of the money given to you. But you're risking fucking alienating your audience and fucking leaving a whole lot of them behind if you're exclusively only on Kick. I was like, would you rather have 95% of like, of $50, or would you rather have like 60% of $1,000?
Be making more streaming on there than YouTube, because not only is it based on, views, but it's based on how many subs you get, which is how you get support there from your followers. It's subs, people subbing. But it's also, if you get big enough on Kick, you can get into a program, and this takes a while. This is not like a quick thing that's instant, but you can get into a special program where they'll actually pay you to stream. Like, you'll turn on your stream for 2 hours, you'll get paid per hour because you streamed on there. And that's because they're assuming you're making earnings, right? And the earnings are going to even out, based on your performance and stuff. So, that's kind of neat. That's not something that, like, immediately I would get or really care about. But the fact that there is earnings potential like that long term is kind of neat. There's nothing like that anywhere else. So that's number one, is earnings potential. I'm being told there's big earnings potential on Kick. And by the way, it's not an oversaturated streaming platform right now. For example, if I were to go over there and do certain things, I may be the biggest person on Kick doing particular things.
Oh, it's like Blip version 2. Oh, the Blip, the second happening, the blipping. I don't know. What the hell? Did you hear what he said like a minute ago though? I can't fly under my radar, but even though it's the #1 reason for him to fucking potentially do it, he's saying that money is not a motivator for him. Listen to this shit.
On there. That's because they're assuming you're making earnings, right? And the earnings are going to even out, based on your performance and stuff. So, that's kind of neat. That's not something that, like, immediately I would get or really care about. But the fact that there is earnings potential like that long term is kind of neat. There's nothing like that anywhere else. So that's number one, is earnings potential. I'm being told there's big earnings potential on Kick. And by the way, it's not an oversaturated streaming platform right now. For example, if I were to go over there and do certain things, I may be the biggest person on Kick doing particular things.
I cannot fucking see out my fucking window because Phil's ego has just fucking gone by. I think if everybody looks out a fucking window right now, you might see Phil's oddly shaped fucking head with his fucking massively overinflated fucking head and his ego going out of control.
They don't have a lot of ginormous streamers over there, so they'd be more welcoming to someone like me going over there and making content for them, okay? That's number one, okay? Number two, recently, I've started doing a bunch of content that's different from the norm of the content that I used to do, and the content is working, right? And the content is essentially turning out to be good for me, but the content is so different from the stuff that I used to do that it's not in line with what a lot of my longtime viewers have watched. What I mean by that is streaming WWE champions and or drama content that I've been doing for the last month and a half, right?
And what you promised your audience, your long-time fans, for so many years now, they are never going to fucking go down that route of fucking drama content. You promised your audience you're above such things. You promised your audience you're never going to fucking delve to such fucking levels. And it would be primarily a gaming channel and all that shit. And the second that Kino Casino come along, you abandon your moral values, you abandon your principles, you abandon Derek, and you abandon your true fucking fans because a cool kid suddenly like you and the internet loves you again, apparently. You, Phil, are the world's biggest fucking hypocrite. That's why you have so many goddamn fucking detractors. We just fucking point out all your fucking failings and fucking faults every single fucking day, all your fucking bizarre retcons and your attempt to fucking rewrite history every single fucking day. You are a huge piece of shit. And I would actually feel sorry for your fans if they weren't so goddamn just, if they're willing to give you fucking money after all of this, they fucking deserve it.
You know, when I do a podcast here, and half the podcast is talking about Review Tech USA, or COG, or Ethan Ralph, or LTG, this is not the kind of stuff that I used to do, correct? And then everyone told me my podcast was boring. So I implemented this new content, and now people are like, why is your podcast all drama? And I'm like, now wait a minute. You told me the podcast was boring. So I changed it up. I'm doing different kinds of content, and now you're complaining that it changed.
Phil, oh my god. There are more than one kind of boring. You know, like, does Phil not understand that? Guys, it's different. That means it's automatically not fucking boring. It's like, no, you can still have, like, you can do something different. But it can still be, you know, either as boring or even more boring than what you're doing before. So, Phil's logic is it's different, therefore it's no longer fucking boring. Which is a bizarre fucking take to have. Like, that doesn't make goddamn sense whatsoever.
And it's like, well, you can't have it both ways, right? You can't. So that's the thing, that basically, the way I see it, if I continue to do this content that's a little different, perhaps it makes sense to do it on a different platform, right? If I'm going to be covering drama, and I'm going to be talking about other content creators in a dramatic fashion, you know, a little feuding back and forth and stuff like that, then maybe it makes sense to separate it from my already established content on YouTube, right? And that way, it won't hinder the content here, right? For example, the WWE Champion stuff, let's be honest, it's mobile gaming. It's incredibly different from the other kind of gaming content that I do on this channel. I'm spending money to pull in the game, and a lot of people are like uncomfortable with that because they're like, oh, isn't that kind of like gambling? It's not. It's not gambling because it's in-game. It's the same as pulling packs in FIFA or a sports game, right?
It's gambling, Phil. You're a gambling addict and you've got a fucking serious problem, but whatever.
But I get it. Like, I totally understand people are like, this is not the kind of content that you were doing. And it's so different. You know what I'm saying? It's jarring to see you do it.
It's actually, you know what it is? It's actually fucking worse than gambling, right? Let's say, hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, I fucking go into a casino, right? There is a small chance, if I fucking take my fucking hard-earned money into a casino, I could potentially win even more money. Or I could lose it all. Therefore, gambling, there's a potential to win. But really, is there, you know? What Phil's doing is actually worse than gambling because there is nothing for him to actually gain from putting money into the game. Like, there's a digital representation of what his money got him, but that has no real world economic value. He will not grow. It's like, and you're not allowed to resell the accounts. That's against Scopely's terms of service. And Down from the Rafters still exists, by the way, which is why we know Phil never sold that account. If Phil had sold that account, that account would have been fucking nuked, by the way. You know, there's no fucking way that Scopely would fucking let that account go on if Phil had genuinely sold it after admitting to everyone apparently that he had. So he's clearly fucking lying about selling the goddamn account. That's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is that it's not even fucking gambling, because when you fucking gamble, and normal gambling anyway, you know what I mean, you have a potential to actually win some more money than what you put in, which is very rare, by the way, you know what I mean. Fucking gambling's a slippery fucking slope. But gacha gaming essentially is like fucking, it's got all the endorphin rush of gambling, but none of the fucking reward. Because like, even if you win, you still fucking lose because you have fucking nothing to show for it, apart from a wee fucking JPEG card on your phone.
And stream this just in your normal schedule here. So the thing is, on Kick, that kind of shit is like welcome. That kind of shit is like bringing more in, right? To see people do games of chance, you know, that's what they want over there. So this champion stream are like a no-brainer to be over there, right? But let's say, for example, that we're in a situation where there's drama going on, and I want to address it, but I know for a fact that if I spend half my podcast talking about it, people are gonna get upset with me. They're like, man, no, more drama, more drama. Maybe doing a random night stream every once in a while over on Kick, and a good day, oh, it's a drama stream, I'm gonna address this and this and this, and we're gonna watch these clips back, and we're gonna do this, but it's done on a different platform, right? That way, again, it separates itself from my existing content, so it doesn't feel like I'm hindering what I want to do or the kind of content I want to do here, right? So there you go. And Fed Rogers says political show on Kick. Dude, if I was going to do politics of any capacity, I would not be doing it here on YouTube. I'm just telling you right now, you're not going to see Darkside Phil doing a whole political shtick here on YouTube. I would definitely want to separate that and do that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Who fucking cares?
By the way, my bad, because Cabal did a super chat 15 minutes ago and I didn't read it out because I was doing the schedule. He says, it's a $10 super chat, by the way. Maybe you could take your drama content and interviews over to Kick. They can be uncut and then bring that here edited in line with the terms of service. Well, what I could do is very similar to what I've been doing with the podcast. I could do it. Let's say I do a random night stream, right? And this whole night stream just happens to be about, I don't know, Ethan Ralph, right? We're talking about Ethan Ralph for like an hour. He said something about me. I say something back about him and crap like that. You know what I'm saying? So I do the stream over there on Kick, the live stream. I have interaction with the audience. I take in support. All of that happens live on Kick. But I record it locally, and then I clip out the highlights, and I upload them to the channel in a highlight manner. So you can choose whether or not you want to actually watch it here on YouTube, right? And it's the selected clips that make sense that would fit YouTube. You see? I think that could work pretty well. Excuse me. So, well, you know, this is what I'm thinking, okay? Now, here's the thing. Everything that I talked about right now makes sense, right? Making more money when I stream on Kick because the opportunity is there. I just don't know if it's going to work out or not. And also, the fact that I already have content that would absolutely fit Kick's formula, whether it's the WWE Champions or the drama streams and stuff like that, hangout sessions, right? But there are definitely some negatives. Are you ready for the negatives? Because there are quite a few, I would think, okay? So, number one, Kick does not allow you to broadcast at high bit rates. Okay, right now, this stream on YouTube, I am broadcasting at, I want to say 15,000, maybe even higher than that. What's my bit rate right now? Hold on, I'm going to find out. Yeah, I'm broadcasting on YouTube at 15,000 kilobits per second. 15,000, that's incredibly high. All right, it's probably not good enough for a great 4K stream, but it's definitely good enough for, you know, like a standard 1080p stream. That's why I do it at that quality. That's why my streams look so good, because I'm broadcasting at a very big bit rate, okay?
Do you guys think Phil streams look good? I don't fucking mean, oh, look how pretty he is. I mean, like, do you think this is an actual improvement over most other streamers and the content they produce? And, like, the quality? Like, because it's like, it's not actually a very noticeable fucking difference. Whether Phil streams at fucking 10,000 bits per second or whatever, or 15,000, or even 5,000. Like, Phil is basically doing double the amount of fucking bits per fucking second. He doesn't need to be that high. And he's kind of throttling the kind of, you know, YouTube's limitations as well to a degree. Because he's still kind of like trying to force like a fake 1440p kind of quality. You know? It's so fucking dumb. If Phil's like, oh, bigger numbers means better, and like, nah, that's not how it fucking works. And Vika says the Tractors have better streams than him. Oh, yeah, I would agree. I'm inclined to agree. But yeah, I don't know, Phil. It's like you having a higher number does not really seem to fucking have done much to add to the value of your streams. Other than you having sometimes technical problems with your streams.
On Kick, I'm almost positive. I think the highest they can do is 8,500. All right, so...
And that would be enough. That would still get you fucking 1080p at a very good quality.
That's what I mean when I say if I'm going to stream on Kick, it has to be a certain kind of content. I don't want to be streaming the hot new release game that you want to see the absolute best quality. The graphics are great. I'm not going to be doing that on Kick. It wouldn't make sense.
I'm counting that as absolutely.
Burger.
Absolute best quality. It's close enough.
During the quality of my stream, you see? Like, I'll be honest, for example, the guys at Kino Casino said if you played Street Fighter over here, you would be the biggest Street Fighter player on Kick, hands down. Like, no one's playing Street Fighter on Kick. And I was like, that's true, but man...
Hey, Phil said no one, hooray.
Burger.
Bingo.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
My stream would look like garbage. I know it would. Like, it would be pixelated, it would look choppy. That was the problem with when I used to do Street Fighter content at the lower bitrate. It just didn't work. It wasn't looking good at all. So, honestly, I don't think I would ever want to or be able to do high-quality gaming on Kick. I would have to limit it to certain kinds of content. Like me just talking to the camera would be perfect on Kick, right? Or me doing WWE Champions, or who gives a crap about the graphics of the mobile game, right? That would definitely work, you see? But doing all this high-quality gaming would not work for Kick because of that big limitation, all right? That's number one. Number two, this I can't confirm yet because I haven't actually done it yet. I haven't done a stream over there. But everyone keeps telling me the moderation over on Kick is terrible. That the chat gets absolutely out of control. You get people on there with bot accounts and issues, and that's basically like a big problem. Like the moderation is wildly insufficient to have a stream that's kind of under control. And considering the fact that I am who I am, like I know I'm Darkside Phil, I know that I have a giant group of detractors who follow me no matter where I go.
I personally am not fucking going to fucking make an account on Kick just to fucking troll Darkside Phil. You guys might be inclined to do that, but personally I don't think I would. You know, if Phil did podcasts over there, I'd be forced to fucking go there just to fucking do bingo. But as long as I don't have to, as long as I don't have to make an account, then fuck it. I have no desire or interest in making a Kick account. I'm not going to fucking do it just for Phil. I mean, if you guys want to do, fucking go for it.
The first thing they're going to try to do is ruin that chat experience. Now, if I'm on a new platform, right, and I'm trying to have great interaction, I'm trying to give shout outs for supporters, how am I going to do that if the chat is completely out of control, right? I don't know. And it's funny because I keep getting mixed signals about it. Some people absolutely say yeah, it's terrible over there. And then others are like, no, that's not true. It's improved and it's better. One Sick Puppy just said the chat is better on Kick. There's less bots, actually. You see? So, I don't know. Lady Christmas says, for personal experience, I haven't even been in a single Kick chat where someone doesn't call me a slur. I mean, and listen, I get that. Like, it seems like when you have a business where they outright say basically everything goes, that's the kind of element you're going to get. You're going to get way more of those people who want to go, and they purposely want to be malicious. They're there for that reason. They're there because they know they can't get away with that kind of behavior elsewhere. So then they all kind of gather at the place where they know that they can get away with that stuff, right? Guys, hold on one second. I got an annoying thing on my finger here. I want to go clip it with a clipper. I hate this because it bothers me when this happens. I'll literally be right back in a moment, and we're going to continue on with this discussion, okay?
What? Did he even pause OBS, or did he just say, okay, guys, enjoy the ghost background, and the camera randomly zooming in and out? Now just fast forward until he returns.
Okay.
Nope, he's back. He's back.
Sorry about that. All right, here we go.
I guess he did pause OBS because that was him unpausing it right there.
Okay, so continuing the discussion. You know, the other thing that I'm thinking about is like early on when I looked into it, and when you start streaming on Kick, you can't earn anything yet. Okay, you have to stream 5 hours to qualify.
I love how this. Remember, Phil said that money was not an influence on him, and money was not a factor, and he wasn't motivated by that. But reason number 1 and reason number 3 is money. He wants immediate financial gratification, but Kick won't allow that, so he's not interested.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
For the early affiliate program, which means then people can buy subscriptions for your channel. And the thing is, you know, if I'm streaming over there for 5 hours or whatever, I'm not gonna get paid for it, right? And that's not a big deal. That would be what, like 2 night streams, right? But I'm wondering, what else can you do? Like, are bots allowed over there? Could I have a Nightbot come over and be able to like give links to my content? Like, for example, right now, if I'm streaming on Kick, let's say I was streaming right now on Kick, I couldn't make anything, but I want people to say, hey, if you want to contribute, please tip. Can I even do that on Kick? Is there a way to say, hey, here's the link, tip through that link, here's my, you know, my PayPal page, or, you know, I don't know how it works.
Give me your money,
like,
give me your money.
Figure all this out, right?
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
By the way, just for the record, I know for a fact that you can set up blocked words and moderation tools on Kick. I was in the dashboard this morning, just looking around briefly to see what was there, and it said right there, you have a whole list of blocked words. So I can make it that people cannot be coming in and saying slurs and things like that. Of course, what could actually happen is people just undermine it anyway by changing the spelling and stuff like that. And that's the kind of stuff that happens everywhere. That happens on YouTube, that happens everywhere, right? There you go. So, yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure the guys at Kino Casino, they have a place where you can donate direct if you want, but they push the subs because why wouldn't they? When Kick is taking such a small percentage, just push the subs. It's the easiest thing to do. Have people just sub to the channel, right? So anyway, the way it works, I looked at it, and there's like a tiered system. Hold on, I can actually bring it up. I'm not gonna bring it up over here and show you on screen because this is my personal, you know, dashboard. I have no idea how this works, and if anything here would be exposed and be a problem. But if you go here, so the way it works, I go to achievements, right? So here's what it says. Build your community. You need to get 75 followers on your channel. I literally have done nothing but chat in the Kino Casino chat room while they stream, and I have over 100 followers on Kick right now.
He's also gifted 6 members to Kino streams, which is 6 more than he's fucking paid for his own streams.
So that's complete. Hang out with your community, stream for a total of 5 hours, right? Once you've done those 2 things, you qualify for subs. So all I have to do is stream on Kick for 5 hours, and I qualify for getting subscribers on there. I mean, I could easily do 2 night streams, and by the end of the 2nd night stream, I qualify for subs, right? Of course, I would have to sign up and do all the information.
Give me your money.
Then after that, once you have the subs, then you get your verification, which is how you get the check mark, and I think you get other features. So you need to get 20 paid subscribers that aren't gifted, but 20 legit paid subscribers. You need to have 7.
Oh, that might be a problem. That might be a problem for little Philly boy here because he is essentially fucking banking on the fucking, you know, people paying for their own memberships. Phil, you have no idea how much Phil relies on giving memberships. That was such an incredible, like, the amount of actual members that wanted to be members of Phil's channel when he started, you know, when he was tracking that shit before, compared to the amount of fucking whale members, was insane. It was like, you know, he had like 300 actual members and like 700 gifted members. When Phil was like getting like 4 figures for memberships, it was insanity. Vika says he pays for gifted members for KC, doesn't bother giving free members for his own. He often forgets. Let's get reminded, hey, Phil, you're not going to give us your free fucking handout peasant fucking memberships. I think, oh, that's right.
25 viewers on average in a 30-day period, so you can't even get verification for 30 days. You need to stream 12 days out of 30, and I think that would be my challenge, because like I told you guys, if I stream on Kick, it's probably just going to be WWE champions and maybe a random stream here or there where I do like a drama hangout or something like that.
Remember, so this is still money. This is in order for him to try and get verified so he can fucking have paid subscribers and paid, and money. These are all the requirements to try and fucking meet some certain fucking criteria to get money on Kick. And this is his main focus. 90% of Phil's concerns about Kick relate to how can he get money quickly from it.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
I don't foresee myself streaming 12 streams in a month on Twitch. On Kick. So that might be my biggest hurdle because I'm just not planning on streaming that much over there, right? Putting the time in, stream for a total of 30 hours in 30 days. Again, if I'm doing 2-3 hour streams, and I do it 2-3 times a week, I might not hit that 30 hours. I don't know if I would even hit that. And then get people chatting, have 200 unique chatters. That will happen probably the first night that I'm on Kick. I'll have 200 unique chatters, right? So that's what's weird. And then here's the Kick incentive program. This is where you're so big on Kick, you can get paid hourly. In that case, you have to have a total of 25 paid subscribers. You have to reach an average of 100 viewers in 30 days, stream for 15 days out of 30 days, stream for a total of 50 hours in 30 days, and have 500 unique chatters and reach 1,500 followers. Okay? Here's the thing. I could do most of these. Like, I think I could do most of these. Just not all, unless I streamed a lot on Kick. I don't know how I would get those hour requirements. That might be the biggest hurdle. But the thing is, if I'm just getting subs and the subs are that profitable over there, right? For let's say twice a week I stream WWE champions on Kick, okay? And then once a week I do like a drama stream or a chill stream where we hang out on Kick and we talk about anything goes stream. Maybe that's what we could call it. Anything goes with the king. Once a week, a random stream of that, right?
Who fucking cares?
So if I do those 3 streams a week and I'm getting subs and I'm getting tips, then I don't think it matters that I'm not qualifying for the higher tier program, right? I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, the way I see it, I'm thinking about doing a test stream on Kick to see how it works. I would have to change my streaming bitrate through OBS, but I think it would be a WWE champion stream. I'm actually seriously considering it this Saturday. I'm not going to do it tonight because tonight would be too fast and I would want to talk about it and get people to know that it's going to happen and all of that, right? But my fear is that, number one, the chat's going to...
Oh, super chat. Good super chat. Good super chat. It's going to get leaned. No abandoning all your morals and principles you preach adamantly for years because it gives you money and attention is the issue. Will it get leaned? Phil's not seen it yet. He has not liked it or hearted it, however. But yeah, I've got a feeling that super chat's not long for this world. Oh boy. Well, he might address it. He might actually address it because he's not actually leaned it yet. It's still there. But yeah, I just thought I'd kind of point out that super chat. We're behind Phil by about 10 minutes, so we'll see in 10 minutes' time whether Phil will acknowledge it or not.
Go wild, right? That's number one. I don't know how I'm gonna keep it under control because I don't know how I'm gonna get like a moderating team. You know what I'm saying? And number two, getting everything working that first night. Imagine if I do a stream and there's like, hundreds of thousands, 1,000 viewers on there to see Phil on Kick, and then the whole thing fucks up, right? Like, let me just botch my first appearance on Kick. I don't know. Red King, it's totally not about farming drama. It's not what we're talking about. It's WWE champions, which I'm already doing.
It's farming money.
And it's maybe one stream a week where we just do kind of anything goes, night stream, and that's it. Jade says he would not go to Kick. Yeah, Jade, again, I totally understand that it's not for everyone. And like I said, it would be selective content. I would not be taking my podcast to Kick. I would not be taking my game playthroughs and stuff like that to Kick.
The bingo is safe. The podcast remain on YouTube. Well, thank God for that.
It would only be select content that would go to Kick, okay? So, that's what I'm thinking about, all right? And that way, here's the thing. No one's going to be upset if a couple streams a week or somewhere else, right? Because I'm still here most of the time. All the content that you still like from YouTube will still be here on this channel, right? So there you go. So let's talk about it over the week, but I'm seriously thinking about trying one stream, okay? Just one, and see how it goes. And if it's a train wreck, and the quality is terrible, and the connection's terrible, and the experience is terrible, then I might not do it again, right? But I feel like, I've got opportunity now. I've got people who are interested in me, would be willing to support and jump on to a new style of content on a new site. And here's the deal, folks. Here's the deal. I want you to go back in time, all right, to 2012 and 2013. And here's why I want you to go back in time for a little bit, all right? Back in time, around that time period, everyone was saying to me, Phil, you need to adapt. You need to change. You need to jump on new opportunities. You are recording your gameplay with a camera, pointed at a TV, all right? It doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good. We want you to improve. And I said, well, wait a minute. My core fan base is used to me recording with a camera. They tell me they want me to continue to make content in this method, that this is what they're used to. This is what they like. This is what feels safe. and regular. That's why they want me to keep making content like that. Why would I change my style of content when my core fan base is telling me they're happy with what I'm doing? And basically, some people who I completely ignored, and this is my fault and I regret it now, they said to me, you are going to become a dinosaur. You're going to become the guy from 2010 to 2012 was popular on YouTube, and you're going to fade into obscurity because no one's going to continue to watch a gamer play with a camera. They want direct capture and they want live streaming, and you're not doing either of those. And that's a huge problem. You're missing out, right? And I just sat there and I put my fingers in my ears like this and I went, me, and I ignored it. I ignored all the feedback, the positive, constructive criticism that I was receiving. I ignored every piece of it, okay? I continued to record with a camera throughout 2012 into 2013, and I had a big fall off where people were just not watching anymore, and I literally became the laughing stock of the internet. This is how you don't play hit. And everyone said, well, Phil's an idiot. He's a dumb, stubborn dinosaur. No one should care about this man. Everything's passed him by. Technology, streaming, it's all better than what Phil does. And I basically lost my place as a top gaming creator because I ignored everyone's feedback on it. Like, I literally purposefully ignored what people were telling me. I feel like today, this is that situation all over again, all right? I don't want to abandon my core fan base that likes what I'm doing today at all. In fact, I want the vast majority of my content to be here on YouTube, streamed here, highest quality. I mean, again, I'm streaming games at a great quality that I cannot do anywhere else. I've got 60 frames per second stuff going on. It's amazing, right? But...
Oh, Viga's found a little blast in the past, it looks like. A little message saying this is the beginning part. Just the beginning part of this shows how stubborn and toxic he was about it. Let's see.
What's up, everyone?
Hold on. This is from Evil AJ. DSP tries it. Camera / direct capture. Okay, let's see how toxic it is. This was literally a Phil setup, by the way. Like, you thought we were kidding if you've never seen this? What the hell?
What's up, everyone? Darkside Phil here with a special vlog today because it's been quite a while since I did one of these. And a lot of people, I think, have either become, new fans, new viewers, or they never saw the old one. What we've got here is my setup of how I record. Now, as you can see, not direct capture, very different from what everyone else does, and I actually recorded my gameplay in this style probably way before the majority of people out there who actually do gameplay footage these days. Claiming options, I have to change this to, this is a drop down saying what are you saying that you own. I have to change it to say audio visual and say I own the audio visual rights. I have to make sure all the boxes are checked down here, okay?
Jesus, look at all those tags. DSP Gaming, DSP, Darkside Phil. Does that just say NI? Ni no Kune. It's a game. Jesus. Oliver, Drippy, Wrath, All the White Witch, RPG Studio, Ghibli, Level 5, Level, Video, Game, Playthrough, Walkthrough, Gameplay, Let's, and then let's with a little apostrophe. Play, commentary, mission, guide, part, how to, PS3, PlayStation, console. Jesus, man. And Evil AJ froze on this. You bashed on others for using misleading shit, and now you're caught red-handed doing exactly the same thing. Thanks for showing us what a hypocrite you are. You fucking sack of shit. And this is a video Evil AJ made 11 years ago. This is April 2013. Oh, it's a different decade, but the hypocrisy never ends. Oh, bloody hell. This is a 20-minute video, by the way. And I'll link it in the chat if you guys want to check out yourselves. If you also linked it earlier on, which is how I saw it. But yeah, you guys want to check this out later on for yourselves, go for it. Let's see one more little clip of Phil being Phil. Just one more, and I'll go back to Bingo. Come on, Evil AJ. Come on, I've played a video, it's playing. Oh, bloody hell, there's more. And by the way, this is not the first time I caught you putting misleading tags, so stop being hypocrites about bashing YouTube for. So, Evil AJ getting that little prick tilt.
Then I have to make sure that this says gaming. I've actually set it to default to say that, so I'm usually okay with that. And then I have to hit save changes. And then of how I do what I do. And one last thing, a lot of people say, Phil, you have no excuse. Why don't you do direct capture? It would actually be easier than your current setup right now. And to which I respond, it's this simple. I want you to look at my setup. You see the size of my TV? You see the nice subwoofer surround sound speakers I have here? Behind me, the surround sound speakers, see them? You see that? Most people who do direct capture, here's what they do. Here's their computer. They walk up to their computer and their tiny little fucking monitor, and they sit here and they grab a headset. Here's my headset for my computer, and they put their headset on their ears, and they're playing on a controller here in front of a small monitor, talking into a headset to get their commentary and having the audio of the game go through the headset.
That is actual bullshit, you know what I mean? Because I remember fucking doing... Look, I remember I made content years and years and years ago for FIFA. And I was playing on my console, but I had an Elgato capture card. Didn't require a PC, you just plug that shit into your console. You know, and it's like, obviously, and fucking obviously, then it's also connected to a fucking computer, but it's no extra fucking legwork. Phil could have had something like an Elgato capture card between console and computer linked up or whatever, saving high quality footage. And I'm going to assume that Evil Edge is going to point at all the ways to fucking do the L plays.
It sounds like a woman's voice that did the cat, like when you hear like the lower pitch of it. I wonder if voice actors actually did that.
And somebody caught a sexy having sex with another jock guy.
Wait, just based on a true story?
Yeah, and then he...
Maximilian, dude. But he's got the same kind of legacy as Phil Bonnell. It's like he's far more successful and popular. Jesus, man. Anyway, yeah, guys, you want to check out, you know, by all means, we're getting back to the bingo. Evil AJ, though, absolutely destroying Phil's hypocrisy here. This is a video from 2013. So yeah, I'm definitely catching that later on. I'm gonna go over here with it. I'm gonna leave that shit on pause so I can enjoy that shit later on. Cheers for sending that to Zaviga. Let's get on with the bingo.
For me, right, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I've got another group of people who like me and are saying, come over and try this out. You don't have to change your entire business model. You don't have to, you know, completely be a different person. But you're already doing kinds of content now that would fit what happens over on Kick. And it would benefit you tremendously. You know what I'm saying? And Snarf says, Kick's emote system can be abused by posting your incident face around racist emotes. You gotta know this could be bad. But what do you mean? How would that affect me? I'm not gonna have those. So if I don't have them, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean. Unless you're saying other people would have them. Yeah, and then if someone comes and spams, you ban them. Right? So who cares? I mean, that could be said for Twitch as well, right? Like that shit on Twitch. YouTube, you're right. YouTube's a little bit of a safer environment because you can only use the emotes that are universal or from your own channel in the chat. So you can't have someone, for example, who's a troll of mine, have a really awful emote and then try to put it in the chat, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Just trying it. Doing a stream of WWE champions over there, seeing how it goes. The bummer is, the first stream, I'm not going to have anything really enabled there. There won't be subs, right? It's just going to be, we're doing a stream, and I hope that I can get support in other means. Because, for example, the WWE champion streams are popular because people like to see me do a mega poll. I do a mega poll once I raise enough to do it. Well, if I can't raise anything, then how am I going to do it? Right? So I'm going to have to be reliant that particular night just on tips. People would have to commit and say, okay, that night that you're doing your first Kick stream, you can't make any other revenue.
People would have to commit. Fucking hell, man. Make them say a fucking contract.
We'll tip you so you can hit the goal and then you can do the mega poll, right?
Give me your money, give me your money.
Yeah, this is, there's a lot to think about. I think we should talk about it more, but I'm seriously considering at least doing one stream on Kick to see how it goes. Okay?
What the fuck is that, Super Chat? You see this shit? What's your opinion on using substances in the start of streams? Is that an implication that Phil's maybe on something? What the fuck? I got no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's going to be risky. I know you're going to have every troll idiot is going to try to fuck around. And that's what I mean. Like, can you get Nightbot to work on Kick? Or does Kick have their own bot system? Like, what is in place for Kick for moderation? Because I can't just let the chat run unhindered or uncontrolled. That's not even going to be a safe viewing environment, I feel, right? But I don't know how you can get it under control.
Who fucking cares?
See, and then are you ready for this? You love this, right? All this time, my detractors saying, see, Phil's boring, his content sucks, he refuses to do this, he refuses to do that. So now I'm going to change a little bit, I'm going to branch out. Hey, maybe I'll leave your...
Phil, before you even fucking get into it, look, doing something different doesn't mean you fucking stop being boring. It's oh my god. It's like, does Phil not understand the concept there's multiple fucking different kinds of boring? You know? It's like watching, like, what's a good example? What's a good fucking example? I'm just trying to think of a good example, okay? It's like watching a particular TV show, right? And they have a subplot to this TV show, but it's not really hitting well, you know what I mean? It's fucking falling a bit flat, and you see, so it's like, oh, that's kind of boring. That subplot, you know, the little side story thing, that's kind of boring shit. I wasn't really invested in that. And then you fucking move on to the next fucking part of the story or whatever, and it's different, but there's no guarantee it's going to fucking be less boring. You know what I mean? It's like, there's it's like boring is not just a one, oh, I changed it so it's no longer boring. I don't understand. I have no idea why Phil thinks changing something means it's not going to be boring anymore. Change does not equate to excitement. By all means, it's applaudable. You should be applauded for attempting to try and improvise, and not to improvise, but innovate and change and try and spice things up. That kind of behaviour is definitely encourageable, but it does not guarantee that it won't be fucking boring.
Stream somewhere else. And then I get a super chat from someone whose name is Constructive Criticism. Whatever happened about you don't like drama, you don't like... So I got feedback. I'm changing per the feedback I received, and that's a bad thing to you. That my opinion is I'm warming up to changing for the better, you know? Like, literally the only reason in the last 2 months there's been any growth or any change in positivity here is because I've changed. You understand that? I consider doing things differently. The old...
It looks like he read the super chat, guys. Well, looks like it happened. I don't think he even leaned it. I think the super chat was, like, allowed to exist, you know? I don't think he leaned it. I'm scrolling up in his chat. Well, maybe well, actually, I don't know. Did it? I don't know. But looking at some of the super chats, it's actually quite cringe. Like, I seen one here that was given to him here. Hold on, you. I wonder how happy Phil will be to read this particular super chat. Well, I've been watching for years, and let me just say, you're one of the most intelligent, smart, handsome, and brilliant men I've ever seen. 60 men always get trashed on. Top frobs for you. Heart. Oh, God. But yeah, I'm not sure if he leaned that super chat or not from the constructive criticism fucking person or whatever. I've got a feeling he might have. He certainly fucking mocked and derided it. That's what I'm sure. But, yeah. But hey, at least he read it.
Phil would never have gone on Kino Casino because he thinks it's a drama show. Correct? The old Phil would have never...
Phil, it is a drama show.
...never had Keemstar on his show. Correct? The old Phil would have never sat there and reacted to 12 hours of a documentary about himself, admitting all of his shortcomings left, right, up, and down. The old Phil would have said, nope, I want to ignore all of that and just sit here and play video games. And the old Phil would have stayed in his lane, did absolutely nothing to branch out, and the old Phil would be right back where we were with no growth, no change, no positivity, no interest. Just my core fan base, and that's it. Now, I very well could continue to...
Just my core fan base, and that's it. Just my core fan base. The core fan base is no longer enough for Phil Burnell. He has bigger aspirations. He has bigger goals. The core fan base is just not cutting it. Jade, you're not fucking doing enough to fucking make Phil happy. Derek, you're certainly not doing enough to fucking make Phil happy, a creepy little bastard. Canadian Kirk, make those soccer accounts and give more money.
Operate like that for the rest of my life. But maybe in some cases it makes sense to try some different things. I literally just explained that 12 years ago, I was in a very similar position to where I am today, and I chose to stick my fingers in my ears and say, I can't hear you, and do the same thing, and that was the cause of my major downfall as a content creator. Do you understand that? So, that's why thinking about changing, trying to expand, trying to be different, listening to the input I'm getting is a good thing. And if you try it and it doesn't work, then what's the big deal? Nothing has been lost. It was a stream or two, right? It's not the big deal. So, right? So here we go. No, you're abandoning all of your morals and your principles. No. I'm not going to immediately...
Turbo Nose.
Burger.
That super chat encouraging Turbo Nose. Also, I said life. I missed him saying life. My bad.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. And if you try it and it doesn't work, then what's the big deal? Nothing has been lost. It was a stream or two, right? It's not the big deal. So, right? So here we go. No, you're abandoning all of your morals and your principles. No. I'm not going to immediately start doing content that all I'm doing is attacking people and ripping people a new butthole. I'm basically taking a look at things that have been towards me for so long and just throwing it back in their faces, right? Who have I been talking about all week? Review Tech. My biggest A-logger in the last 10 years.
And you said you were done with them and you're going to move on from them. So what's your point here? And be very careful about coming across as quite hypocritical.
Who literally all he's done is sat on his stream making fun of me, and he made about $100,000 or more doing it. Do you understand? This guy's made more than 6 figures of bank, literally ragging on me.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I have every right to clap back at that fucker. Do you understand? That's not abandoning my morals. I'm not sitting here just looking at the news and calling it out in a dramatic fashion. I'm not picking on random people on the internet and punching down. That's not what's happening. People who have already gave me shit. That's who I'm addressing. That's who I'm bringing up. Ethan Ralph did that before I even knew who he was. He was talking shit about me. LTG, are you kidding me? Talked about me many, many times over the years, and I never said a word, and now finally he gets some of that shit back. These are all people who fucking came at the king first. You understand? This is not, hey, it's Phil's drama show where I just pick random people off the internet and make fun of them. That's not what I'm doing. And the fact that you don't understand that proves you're a dunce. Because you paid me $10 to leave 2 really stupid comments, and I keep your money. Man, you're dumb. Patrick, with an $11 super chat, which is now the biggest super chat of the day, says, fortune favors the bold, be bold, step out of your comfort zone and try to evolve. There you go. Thank you very much, Patrick. And then here's the other funny part about it, too, is that already my longtime fans and viewers are like, you know, we don't really enjoy the drama stuff. It gets you views. Like, take a look at my most viewed videos on this channel in the last week. Do you want to know what the most viewed videos are? Every single drama highlight I took out of the podcast and the Silent Hill 2 videos from day one. That's my biggest content. Everything else, you know, once you get through past the first day of a game, the views drop off, right? Excuse me. Oh, my God. What does my wife think? My wife says, I already told you what she said. She said, it's very simple. Don't be afraid to do new stuff, but at the same time, do not completely change who you are. You got where you got because of your core fan base, right? You know, no one wants to see Darkside Phil become a full-on drama streamer, content creator, the villain of the internet who just attacks everyone, including me. I don't want to be that either, right? I just want to do some different stuff, and if it means that I do it in a different place because it separates it from the other content I make, I think it makes sense, right? I do. I think that would actually make legit sense. Now listen to this. Not Fast Enough says you're going to lose way more fans going to Kick purely off the stigma of the website. It begs the question, what's the motive of it? What fans are outright going to quit? Like, if I'm only doing WWE Champions and maybe one random hangout session a week over there, pops, maybe 3 night streams, right? And everything else is here. My podcast continues. My major game playthroughs continue. Why would you quit? Like, what would you even do that for? That's also, like, this is hilarious because that's just so hypocritical because that's like also saying, well, nothing bad ever happens on YouTube either. So it's totally fine for Phil to make content on YouTube because everything on YouTube is 100% kosher, but Kick is the devil. What, are you crazy? Any concept of what happens on YouTube on a daily basis and what they allow here, some of the most messed up stuff you've ever seen. They don't even police this site unless someone reports shit, right? Cracker Jacks asked, would it be possible to dual stream, to stream to both sites at the same time? Not right now. There's no way I'd be able to dual stream with this PC. It just wouldn't be possible, okay? I would want to upgrade, get a better PC, split that workload, because then I might even be able to stream at one quality to one site and one quality to the other site. But that's just, it's not going to happen right now. You know? And that's funny, A2A says, I don't even understand the stigma comment. It's like a better Twitch. The bottom line is, none of these streaming services are squeaky clean, right? Twitch is fucking abhorrent with the shit that they do over there. It really is, I'm sorry. It's just, it's insanely bad over there, and they're just a horrible company when it comes to how they run the company, insanely unprofessional. YouTube has tons of issues, namely with copyright, with content ID, with impersonation, with bullying allowed and shit like that. It's just terrible. You know what I'm saying?
So he's acknowledged a lot of his contributions, but he's not added them to the fucking goal of his.
Lady Charisma, I understand what you're saying, but what you're saying is exactly applies to YouTube as well. Lady Charisma says, Kick allows so much, they don't ban unless they get pressed. YouTube doesn't ban unless they get pressed. As long as they're making money, YouTube allows anything. Okay?
That's actually not too far from the fucking truth. I mean, remember fucking Sniper fucking Wolf or whatever her fucking name was kind of threatened someone because somebody was making Bingo from Sniper Wolf's fucking like content or whatever, ironically. You know, that's like Jack Sums, and Jack Sums got threatened essentially by Sniper Wolf. It's like they gave like her a slap on the wrist, you know. After a lot of pressure, it's like, don't do that again. We're going to take away your toys for like 1 week or something. Like, what the fuck? Just threatening to get fucking like doxed and harassed or whatever by some fucking nutter on YouTube because they got a bigger platform. No, so YouTube, to a degree, do kind of there's an element of truth to that, I think. If it makes them money, yeah. You then says, remember this for next time he uses, if I did that, I would have been banned immediately as a defense. Great point. It was a great fucking point. Also remember, I made a compilation video before of all the times that Phil should have been banned on Twitch. He has done things before, like stream fucking clips from fucking movies, entire segments from movies. His final day living in Connecticut was essentially a celebration of him by fucking playing the ends of certain movies like fucking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or Bogus Adventure. Fucking, I think it was a sequel or something, or you know. And it's like, what the fuck? You know, like he broke the fucking terms of service multiple times on Twitch, but he was fucking protected all those fucking times. And just a clarification, Sniper Wolf doxed Jack's films by showing up in the front of his house and showed it to a live audience. That's right. Yeah. And the movie that Phil streamed was Bogus Journey. Yeah, there we go. It was just like, but yeah, he done so much wrong, but he was protected, so he got away with doing all these things that were wrong. But other people would get fucking massively, they would lose their channels doing the kind of things that Phil done on Twitch. But when the protection went away, it's like, oh, it's why me? Why you hateful slurs?
There's entire channels on YouTube that are 100% defamation, bullying. You can flag the channel for bullying and they don't do anything. They don't care. YouTube.
Well, I would argue your segment you made about Rich is testament to bullying. You can say it's clapping back, but I would say it's just downright fucking bullying content you've created. So yeah, I mean, it's like, is the tractor content bullying as well? I think sometimes it is. It feels like, you know, it's if YouTube actually implemented their policies effectively, there might not be as much detractor content on here, because some of us detractors, myself included sometimes, do go in and hard on Phil. But in our defense, he's a fucking cunt.
It's just as bad. That's pretty. I understand what you're saying. People literally go to Kick because they want to have that uncensored factor, correct? And Kick allows that. That I understand. That at that point you're making, I get. I would do my best to try to stop that with my streams. There's words I can block. There's bots I can put in place. I want to have a place where it's not going to be people coming in and saying every awful word under the sun, every insult, every doxing and shit. You know, I can't have that. I got to make sure that we find a way to try to control that over there, right? But the point that you're saying, oh, they don't ban anyone unless they get pressed. YouTube is just as bad. They don't give a crap. YouTube barely ever enforces anything. It's ridiculous. What if Kick offered me an undeniable deal to move there permanently? I would not move. I even told you I can't move. Like, my content is higher quality than what Kick allows. You understand? Like, the actual bitrate and stuff that I record and broadcast at would not work on Kick. I wouldn't even be able to do Silent Hill 2 at 1080p, 60 frames, and the bitrate I do, it wouldn't work. They only allow 8,500 kilobits. It would look like shit. So that wouldn't make sense. They would, if they offered me, hey, you'll come here and do this style of content, this certain kind of content exclusively here, that's different. Because then if it's acceptable at what I'm doing, but I can't just move my whole business over there. Even if they wanted me to, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't work. You see?
Can you imagine Phil turning down like some big contract because he refuses to fucking stream at 8,000 kilobytes per second? That'd be insane. Like, Phil, we want you over here full time. The only thing you've got to do is stream at 8,000 kilobytes per second. And I was like, nah, my content's too meaningful to fucking limit it that much.
Again, if I had a better PC, all this could be different, because someone says, I don't understand, why isn't that good enough for 1080p? Because my fucking PC is 10 years old. I'm using an over 10-year-old PC. It can't do good things at low bitrate. If I have a new streaming PC, if I spend a lot of money, and I end up buying a brand new streaming PC,
give me your money.
You know, top-of-the-line graphics card, better capture card, then maybe I could be doing these things at a lower bitrate. I can't right now. It's just not possible. I'm using insanely outdated stuff. Get it? There you go. Tob just did a $12.50 super chat and says, I've been watching you for years, and let me say you're one of the most intelligent, smart, handsome, and brilliant men I've ever seen. Sexy men get trashed on. Tob throbs for you.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
That's insanely disturbing. Incredibly disturbing. But thank you for the super chat, Tob. Tob throbs. Oh my god.
That's funny. Dickens left.
Tob throbs.
Anybody care what this guy thinks? No!
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
That was a $12.50 super chat. Wow. So by the way, guys, we've been talking about this topic now for a bit. I think we talked about it enough for today's stream, right? Let's leave it at this. I'm considering doing a test stream on Kick to see how it goes. It could be as early as this weekend's WWE Champion stream on like Saturday night, okay? I don't know if we're going to do it or not. I have to look into it. I have to figure this out. And of course, the big thing here is I need to find a way to make it work so that it's not going to be a crazy, unhinged environment. But also, I got to make it work for me. I got to make it that people will support that stream. I'm not going to be partnered on Kick that first stream or the second stream. I need to make money. So it's going to have to be kind of like, tips there, right? Please tip me during the stream so at least I can make some revenue so I can do the pull like you guys want to see me do during the stream. But I don't know if it's going to work. It could be a big disaster. It just doesn't work at all, right? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens, right? Then why move? Because the possibility can't work unless you take advantage of the possibility, right? The opportunity. Opportunity knocks. If I do like 2 streams over on Kick and do the 5 hours, then I can get partnered. And then or not partnered, excuse me, affiliate. And then you can receive memberships. And then
Give me your money,
I can actually monetize the content. I'd have to do 2 streams to qualify for that. See? That is true. Lady Charisma says that one of the things that I can think of, or the only good thing I can think of for Kick, you won't have to skip any videos on DSP versus the internet. I mean, that's true, for sure. Like, I would just be able to watch every video. But that would break the whole system then, because the whole point of DSP versus the internet is the memberships that I get on the channel on YouTube, and if I'm not broadcasting it on YouTube, that doesn't really make sense, does it? Maybe it does, because maybe you could still just watch it anyway after. Man, we'd have to figure all this out. Ugh. I see. It's very complicated trying to figure all this out, because I've already got so much going on.
Was that a weird noise?
We'd have to figure all this out. Ugh.
Is that enough of a weird noise to be a weird noise? Going, we need to figure this out. Yeah, I'm counting that as a weird noise.
Burger.
Fuck you, Phil.
I see. It's very complicated trying to figure all this out, because I've already got so much going on, right?
Oh, people are saying no, actually, for that being a weird noise. Alright, fair enough, I want to take it.
All right. Anyway, I'm kind of tired of the subject, quite frankly. All right.
It was your subject, you fucking dumb bitch.
So I think we should change the subject. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it today. Let's talk about it tomorrow. Let's go ahead and try to figure out if we should try this weekend. All right. I'm debating.
But guys, I'm debating. Okay, not masturbating, but just debating. But yeah, guys, don't forget we have gaming news coming up. You guys excited for this gaming news? Karen Dutchman says, have I got that honk honk soundboard clip? Yeah, I've not done anything with that. I still haven't done a single thing with that, and I don't know if I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do anything with that. It's a weird one, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what purpose it could use. I don't know how I could implement it effectively. You know, so it could be a wholesome part of bingo content in future.
If I should try it on Saturday night for the WWE Champion stream and give it a shot and see what happens, right? I'm just curious, if I stream on Kick on Saturday night, would people tip me? Because that audience on Kick is a Kick-centric audience. They're going to want to do subs. I can't take subs yet, right? Good lord. AOR did a $5 super chat. What's your opinion on using substances at the start of a stream? So you mean Review Tech. What's my opinion on Review Tech? I already given you my opinion on Review Tech. It's pathetic.
That was not what I asked you, Phil.
Like, if that's the only way he can get himself to do a stream or go through a stream, then he shouldn't stream, right? It's just ridiculous. He can't even be himself and sober on a stream anymore, then he shouldn't do it.
Look at us fucking talking. You talk fucking drunk most times.
Okay. All right, so let's end the discussion for now. Let's see how we're doing, because I wasn't paying any attention. We have over 400 viewers for that discussion. The Kick discussion garnered over 400 viewers. We have 69 likes, guys. Let's get that up to 100 likes for the podcast, all right? And let's get some support going right now. As of now, we're at $40 in support, and it's mostly super chats and $2 in tips. So let's get some support going, guys. Let's get that momentum. Excuse me. I don't know anything about duty. If you mean duty, I also don't know anything about duty. I don't follow duty. I don't want to follow duty. But listen, if you're going around your life watching and following duty, I think you have some serious issues. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Get the fuck out of here!
See what I mean? This constructive criticism person isn't actually giving constructive criticism. They're just regurgitating troll memes over and over. And it just doesn't matter. The stuff you're saying doesn't matter. The people who are here on my streams, enjoy my content, like me as a person, and, you know, are happy that I've admitted to my shortcomings the last couple of months, fessed up to them, and I'm changing for the better. They like the changes I made. They like the content I'm making. They like everything. So your point when you come in here and you say, oh, but Phil did this in the past, and Phil did that in the past. Yeah, the past. You're right. The past is the past, you incredible mouth-drooling dunce. It's the past. Now we're in the present, and we're moving towards the future. We don't live in the past like you, where the detractors live. The detractors always live in the past. Like, they actually now, here we go again, like they don't do the same shit in a cycle, right? They're trying to circulate around some kind of a montage of me saying the N-word, despite the fact that in 16 years...
Hey, I know what he's talking about. I recognize what he's talking about. That's a video I made years ago.
Of content, I've never actually said the N-word. I've said variations of it in a time when I was like playing a character or reiterating what someone else said, like when Booker T accidentally said it on WCW TV, and I think I was playing like Prince of Persia 15 years ago, and I just said what Booker T said. Oh, you see, Phil says the N-word. No, I don't. I've literally never actually said the N-word once. I've only said variations of it in a comedic fashion, reiterating what someone else said or playing a character, and it was all a decade or more ago. You are full of shit, but this is what I mean. They literally regurgitate the same shit over and over and over as if it's something new because they live in the fucking past. That's what these morons do. They're that dumb.
And by the way, I don't know why the video does how it does, like, you know, in terms of like the performance. To me, checking the analytics of that video, it's always been like consistently strong, if that makes sense. You know, like I'll show you guys analytics if you want. Give me a wee second here. Let me pull up my wee video. Because he's referring to the video. I don't know who's responsible for sharing it on Twitter, by the way. Someone tweeted it towards Phil, and Phil actually acknowledged it and responded to it. But if I go to my channel, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Sorry, I know it's a black screen. Go to videos and go by popular. Yeah. So 21,000.
What is the YouTube apocalypse?
Shut up, Phil. So 21,000 views this fucking ridiculous video's got. You know, and as I said, I don't. Some people generally thought this was clickbait, like sort of the news first, whatever. This video's embarrassing. At no point he said in a racist or insulting way. It has like 100k videos on YouTube, and that's all he can come up with. PewDiePie on the other hand said it in a very insulting and natural way. I've always been saying, so I just put DSP, a brief history of the N-word. That's the title of the video. That's not clickbait because the video is essentially all these compilations of Phil saying it. And the description as well, I think, is very fair. You know? Phil should be careful when throwing stones at glass houses, though, as there are several documented instances on his own YouTube channel where he both openly says the word, as well as him either being tricked into saying it or his own brain saying it accidentally, potentially due to a force of habit. I think it's a very fair description, you know? And also, you know exactly what's fucking coming up, you know, not him saying it several different ways. But if you look at the analytics of this video, since it was published, it's always been quite consistent. The performance of it, you know? Like there's like a wee mini spike here, you know? But it's always been quite consistently climbing and climbing, you know what I mean? It's like, there's no massive like, oh, it got a massive amount of attention one particular day and I went crazy here or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. But for some reason, I guess it just fucking caught people's attention again recently. You know, because of Twitter or whatever, you know? Well, they're trying to circulate this video where I said the N-word or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like, Phil, the video doesn't lie. I don't make any false claims in this fucking video. You absolutely have said the word several fucking times. But what was Phil's excuse? What was Phil's excuse for not saying the word? Let's hear his excuses and reasons why he never actually said the N-word, even though there's video evidence on his own channel that he said it multiple times. Also, before we sorry, I would not forgive myself if I missed the potential here to get this thumbnail. Potential thumbnail picture. Oh, come on.
This one's for all my baby girls.
The face, the mouth. Jesus, man. It's that fucking South Park character. I'm trying to find the right particular frame here. Bear with me here. Do you want the teeth bared or do you want that? I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best frame. I got seriously distracted by. Oh, for God's sake! I got distracted by Phil's fucking dumb faces, but I got also distracted by chat there. Guilty pleasure cinema saying matches Slimer. Yeah, who did it better, Slimer or Phil? Oh god, I'll do this one. I'll do this frame. Jesus, man. But remember, guys, Phil has never said the N-word, apart from all those times he did. And when he did, it wasn't really the N-word. Because logic. Right, let's paste this image in. And there we go. Let me just throw that in the member Discord so the members can have all sorts of great fun with that. Oh, bloody hell, hold on, what's happened here? I checked the member Discord and, oh, for God's sake, there's been all sorts of shenanigans happening in the member Discord, I'll tell you that. Viga created this. Also, Viga had some fun and did some symmetry thing. And created that. Meanwhile, Tacozilla created this. And that's very robust indeed, oh yes. And Tacozilla went and took a little slight break from doing the art stuff and decided to check up some people's kick numbers. You know, these are the top content creators on Kick right now. The peak viewers, average viewers, the airtime, you know, hours watched. Look at those big massive numbers. I've not even heard of some of these fuckers. But yeah, Phil Partline is going to compete with these guys. Going to fucking challenge these fucking guys for attention and views. And you can compare that. So, and Takazo has another screenshot. Because one's not enough. Here's another one. 100k watching Grand Theft Auto 5. So hold on a second. Somebody's playing a fucking video game on Kick. And it's not bloody. And it's not fucking gone weird or anything. What the fuck is this shit? Impossible. You can't stream a game at 8,000 kilobytes and be fucking high quality. No, impossible. But yeah, 100,000 people watching someone play Grand Theft Auto 5. Yep, over 30,000 people on Kick watching Neon's 24/7 marathon. Actually, fuck me, Jesus Christ, so many of them. Phil thinks he's going to compete with us and knock all these fuckers off the top of the charts. Wishful thinking. Anyway, let's remind ourselves about Phil's most recent rant.
Fact that in 16 years of content, I've never actually said the N-word. I've said variations of it in a time when I was like playing a character or reiterating what someone else said, like when Booker T accidentally said it on WCW TV, and I think I was playing like Prince of Persia 15 years ago, and I just said what Booker T said. Oh, you see, Phil says the N-word. No, I don't. I've literally never actually said the N-word once. I've only said variations of it in a comedic fashion, reiterating what someone else said or playing a character, and it was all a decade or more ago. You are full of shit, but this is what I mean. They literally regurgitate the same shit over and over and over as if it's something new because they live in the fucking past. That's what these morons do. They're that dumb.
Phil has never said the word, according to Phil. And he referenced the Booker T thing. And I'll just type in DSP and Booker. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is the first clip? What's this video? The channel is called, oh my god. What have I discovered? Easy tries it. The channel name Black Cock Phil. What? What? No. Jeez, I don't know if it's somebody. There's nobody actually got a clip of it. No one has a clip. Oh, Phil saying this. Oh yeah. DSP N-word. Hey, look, it's my video.
Apocalypse.
So let's just remind ourselves what Phil Burnell said about that Booker T Prince of Persia clip. Okay? Remember, Phil Burnell has never, ever said the N-word. Ever.
Is the funniest shit ever. I swear to God, he accidentally calls Hulk Hogan a nigger.
Phil, hold on. That sounded kind of like the N-word to me. But maybe I misheard. Maybe I should rewind it and watch it one more time.
Is the funniest shit ever. I swear to God, he accidentally calls Hulk Hogan a nigger. And
it sounds also like quite a hard R. Maybe we should listen to it one more time, but maybe we should slow it down.
Is the funniest shit ever. I swear to God, he accidentally calls Hulk Hogan a...
Okay, hold on. Let's slow this shit down. Let's slow this shit down some more. Just in case we just... What did Phil Burnell say? What was that word he used?
Nigger.
Oh my. Oh boy. It sounds a whole lot worse in slow motion, doesn't it? Oh boy.
Calls Hulk Hogan a nigger.
Yeah, but Phil's never said the word ever, and if you say it has, then you're banned.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him.
Yeah, why do you think they wanted me to watch back the alternate choices run of Heavy Rain? There's a reason, because that was one of the instances where I actually said that word, a variation of it, not the full word, not like they say, not the hard R, but the variation of it, because I was playing as one of the characters in the game. I was like doing voice commentary like I was them in the moment, as I used to do, that kind of improv commentary and shit. But I mean, that was 2010, right? It was 2010. It's 2024. I don't do that stuff anymore. I haven't in a very, very long time. People have called me out for it, said, Phil, you can't do that. It's not acceptable in any circumstance, to which I respond, you're right. I was wrong. I'm not going to do it anymore, right? But then here we go. All of a sudden, it's 2024, and my detractors want to act like I'm a racist again. It's like, no, you tried that last year, and the year before, and the year before.
What you mean? Hold on. What do you mean you're a racist again? Well, you've always been a fucking racist. You don't just stop being a fucking racist. You just stop fucking openly being one, if it's essential, you know? But you are a racist. It's just the way you are. It's in your DNA. Damn it, they're saying I'm a racist again. I closed that racist door a long time ago. Also, this freeze frame looks like Phil Burnell is holding up the game twice. Kind of, doesn't it? Like his noodle ass arm kind of looks like he's like, you know, like holding up the the game, kind of. Very strange. But yeah, fuck me, man.
Or the year before, and the year before. It's still the same shit. You don't have anything to say anymore. You don't. There's nothing left. The stuff you're saying is so bullshit. You know what I mean? And they keep rehashing it, right? Okay. I received a couple of tips here. Well, actually, AOR did another $2 super chat. Said, I can hear Duty's addiction in his speech. I believe you. I don't know what you're talking about, though. I'm not in on the lore of these detractors. I don't know.
I believe you, but I don't know what you're talking about. He doesn't ask for substance. He doesn't fucking want to, you know, nah. He immediately just says, I believe you. Why does it say I believe you? Because it's something negative and derogatory towards one of his fucking critics, because one of his fucking haters. So Phil is going to just blanket believe whatever someone fucking tells him about all his haters and detractors and critics, without looking for any fucking evidence whatsoever.
No idea what you're even saying about this guy. But I don't know, right? Oh, let's see here. All right, we got a couple tips. I got a $2 tip. See, here we go. If you stream on Kick, can you bring back your persona from Dead Space? No. No. I will not be bringing back my persona from Dead Space.
Why not? That was a true, honest Phil.
I think that would be a pretty bad idea, don't you? I mean, I think this person is just, they're being stupid, right? Okay. I received a $2 tip. Funny how you mentioned RTU is your top A-logger. Duty is on X bragging about how he pressed Rich into not doing the interview with you. I don't care. No, really, I don't care. You have to understand that, like, to them, I'm the most important thing in all of their lives. I just want you to think about this. Phil Burnell, Darkside Phil. I'm the most important thing going on for Rich. I'm the most important thing going on for Duty. I'm the most important thing going on for all this whole detractor sphere of weirdos, right? It's all about Phil. To me, they're all insignificant. My life goes on. I get on stream and I talk about whatever I want.
What a fucking life. Your life is so fucking devoid of anything fucking worthwhile in it that you can fucking sum up your whole entire fucking day in about 3 fucking sentences. You woke up, you streamed, you ate. That's about it. Your life is so fucking devoid of any genuine fucking worth to fucking talk about. What are you going to fucking excite your audience about what you did today? Like, what was Phil Burnell's day like so far? Woke up, scratched his fucking balls and fucking turned stream on. That was it. You know? To be fair, Phil Burnell's day just started, you know what I mean? Because it's like 11 AM when he starts streaming, you know what I mean? But fuck off. Phil's got such a fucking, like, I would not wish Phil's life on anyone because it generally sounds fucking miserable. There's fucking nothing to it. I'll be bored with my fucking tiny mind. Personally. But hey, you do you, Phil.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Carl Denson for a super chat. It says, Dead Space? Does he mean the one about the juice? Yes. Yes, the Dead Space 2 demo. The one he streamed while he was on Blip. Yes. That, yeah. That particular, yeah. About the juice. Yes, there's some juice loose about that spaceship hoose. Yes, but that's way then. Yes, well worded. Razzie the Lost says he looks up guides, eats, pulls Hogan's, shops for groceries and cat stuff and booze, then comes home and orders DoorDash. That's his entire life. That's his average day off. Which is pretty fucking miserable to me, but whatever. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's just, I wouldn't wish it. So, the only thing that is worth envying with Phil's fucking miserable life is literally the amount of money he gets. But in terms of what he fucking does with that money, then fuck that. Because he's got fucking addictions that he's afraid to fucking admit to and own up to. Those addictions are crippling his fucking life. No honeymoon for Cat. No fucking special getaways for Cat. No fucking nice fucking days off for Cat because it's fucking restricted to Phil Burnell streaming 6 days a goddamn week because he's trapped doing this forever. Yeah. No wonder Cat's fucking ate herself into the size of a small fucking planet. Fucking living with this fucking useless prick.
And it has nothing to do with it. Maybe every once in a while I give them some attention if it's pertinent to me or if it benefits me. But I don't care what they say and they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a shit. It's pointless to even waste time. But to them, that's, hyper-focused. Let's sit on next talking about Phil. Sit on next, like, what are you talking about, right? Okay.
See what you did there, Viga. Remember, the bingo card works when Phil says these things, not when I say these things. But yeah, Viga says, Phil, so it doesn't hang out with a friend, Burger, behind the scenes, Burger, on his day off, Burger. Act shocked, Burger, when no one likes him. Because of nonsense, Burger. That's a good try, that's a good try. God, remember when fucking the Tractor Beam one time fucking had their own bingo card with me? Like, when I was playing normal fucking bingo here, so we had a bingo game going on here. I think it was a random Saturday, And like, meanwhile, when I'm doing bingo here, they've got their own stream going, and they've got their own King Jad bingo. And I think it was Meth Bear that forced me to say a bunch of random shit just to tick off all the squares on their own fucking bingo card. I didn't even fucking realise it was going on until afterwards. So I was like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, I got bingoed. It felt weird.
Hold on.
Boo this man!
Okay. Hold on.
Fuck you, Phil.
I cannot believe I cannot mute this kid. It's just gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to kill myself.
Phil literally just made a horse noise. That was a horse fucking noise. Do you guys think that was enough of a weird noise? Or is it not enough of a weird noise? One more time. Aye, nay bother.
I just got an email completely unrelated to anything we're talking about. I'm trying to understand what it says. Okay. Let's see here. I'll have to read that later. Of course, I have to get emails like this in the middle of my podcast. But I don't know what this means. I have to look at this later.
Oh, pal, well, I guess it's important enough to fucking warrant his attention and fucking actually read it right in the middle of his fucking stream. But yeah, Phil Burnell apparently has a very pressing email which you'll be forced to read later on.
There's nothing to do with this. Okay. Alright, a bunch of contributions on the YouTube side. So, AOR did another $2 super chat and said, I called him out on his addiction, he got mad. I really don't even know what you're talking about because I don't listen to Duty. Like, I have no clue what you're even addressing. Like, what you think he's up to. Again, nor do I really give a shit. Maybe one day we'll get to talking about that, but not this morning. So thanks for the super chat. Moral Killer with a $2 super chat saying I'm ignoring Sarah. I've been talking back and forth with Sarah and many others in the chat all morning. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It sounds to me like you're just being a moron. I have no idea what you're speaking of. In fact, I'm scrolling up. I don't even see anything from Sarah for the entire page here. So you're dumb. Okay. I'm Troublesome gifted a membership. And it went to Mitch W54. Congrats, Mitch, on that. Thank you, I'm Troublesome, for supporting the channel. Tob did another super chatter. $5. Says, real throbber, stand proud against the detractors. There you go. He's a real throbber indeed. Thanks for that. I Cabal with a £5 super chat says, live poorly cooking with the king on Kick could bake and decorate. Oh, okay, that's something I wanted to bring up. Okay. How in the holy hell do you stream on Kick from a phone or something? Because like right now, I could open up my phone, go to my YouTube page, click go live, and just broadcast straight from my phone right onto my YouTube page. And I used to be able to do that with Twitch. No, that doesn't exist on Kick. Like last night, I was in my the Kick app, which is what I used to watch the Kino Casino streams. There's like no dashboard anywhere. Like I'm looking all around, and I'm like, it doesn't exist. Like, where do you do it from? But now when I'm on my desktop, I can access the dashboard. And it has, you know, here's your stream key and everything.
Oh, that's an interesting super chat, which Phil's going to say is impossible to fucking do. Did you get, yo, guys, You should see this fucking super chat I'm looking at right now in Phil's stream. I wonder what excuse Phil's going to have for saying this is impossible. Now about a new PC fund that is filled by any amounts that exceed the $150 daily goal. It would be fun to see it accumulate over time and encourage beating the goal for a reward at the end. Yeah, that's going to be impossible to fucking happen because Phil Burnell's going to say, nah, anything extra goes towards me and my bills and my WWE champions and my everything else. Fucking hell, yeah. There we go, it's just fucking hell, yeah. Basically, no, but give me more money. That'll be his fucking answer.
I think what it is, Kick doesn't have their own stream service built in. You have to use a third-party stream service somehow. Like, for example, OBS. Like, you have to have OBS set up and ready to go, and then you put in a stream key from Kick, and you use that app to broadcast. I don't see any way that you can just do it directly on Kick at all. Like, I was looking, I can't find it. I see it nowhere. There's no go live button, like, anywhere on the dashboard at all. It just doesn't exist. It's stream info, preview. Yeah, there's no go live at all. You need to do something with the stream key from Kick to do it on phone. I'm not sure. I've never streamed from my phone on Kick. See what I mean? Like, how do you do it? No, because last night, okay, my wife had to go to bed early because when Kat works, she works early in the morning, right? So she had to go to bed early, and I'm laying in bed. I'm not tired yet, and I was talking with some people about interviews, and I was messing around doing work. This is what I mean. I always end up doing work right before I go to sleep, and I had the Kick app open, and I was kind of messing around with it. And I said, how funny would it be if I randomly go live? Now, I can't talk, but I could just like have my face being googly faces and just chatting with people for like half an hour just to see what would happen. I was going to do that legit last night. I was going to do that, and I'm looking all around, and there's nothing there. There's no go live. There's, you know what I'm saying? None of that exists in the app at all. And I'm like, so how do you do it? But now that I'm on my desktop, okay, it has the dashboard, and the dashboard has the place where you can like get the stream key, right? Does anyone, literally not a single person in the chat knows. Because like I said, if I just want to stream from my phone on YouTube, I can do it in 10 seconds. Twitch is exactly the same. It has it built in to go. But apparently not Kick. Kick, you need to use some third party in order to actually stream, right? Yeah. So Cabal, I wouldn't even answer. I don't think I could even do that right now. I have no clue how it even works. I would have to figure this out. I don't know. Yeah, people are saying there are IRL streams. I don't know how they do them. I'm literally on my Kick dashboard right now. It's got stream, and all the stream is all the info from when you're already streaming and the chat. That's literally it. And then you've got monetization. That's not going to help me because I can't monetize now anyway. Achievements, which shows you how you can earn monetization. Studio video, which I think, VODs, this is your videos on demand, so you can look at your on-demand videos that you created from your archive streams. Community, where there's chat settings, moderators, badges, and emotes. And overall account settings, which includes your stream key. Like, that's how you get your stream key. But there's literally nothing that says stream. See? Nothing. Capital J says you have to link another account like Streamlabs. And there you go. I can't. I am banned from Streamlabs and Stream Elements because my trolls mass reported me 3.5 years ago showing them montages of things I said over a decade ago, and all the services banned me. So I can't use a third-party service at all to stream. I have to stream direct from OBS or direct from my phone. It's been like this for almost 4 years. I told you, this is the same time I got kicked out of the partner program. It was the same time that Teespring shut down my merch account. It was all happened like the same month because these trolls did it to all the businesses I was associated with, and they got me banned from everything.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So I don't know how I would do it then. Like, I guess I would never be able to do the IRL streams. They're not possible. AOR did another $2 super chat. Would you ever help Duty find the light? No. Help Duty? The only thing I'll help Duty do is go get flushed. That's about it. I don't care about that person. I honestly don't know why you're talking about them that much. They're just not that important. OBS would be my best bet. How do you use OBS on a phone? How in the holy hell would you ever use OBS on a phone? I don't think you can you? Because that's really what spearheaded this whole thing. Like, I didn't understand what was going on. And last night I was like, man, I think I'm just going to try to do a random stream. Right? I think I'm just going to try to start one up and just see what happens if anyone shows up or whatever. And there was nothing that here's your stream key. Begin your stream. But I'm not streaming from anywhere. Like, what good is a stream key to me if I can't stream from any location? Like, it didn't make any sense what they were telling me. Excuse me. All right, guys. So here's the deal. Currently, we have over 400 viewers, 86 likes. Let's get 100 likes right now. Let's get to 100 likes. If you're sitting here on the stream and you've enjoyed this discussion today, please click the like button. All right? Let's get that going. Let's get some engagement. Now, as for support, we're currently at $64 in
Give me your money.
Let's get that going. Let's get some super chats, some super stickers. Let's get some tips. Right now, we have like $4 in tips, right? All day. So let's get some of that going. Let's get that momentum going to continue the streak. We can do that Krabby Patty DSP tries this weekend, right? Let's keep that momentum moving. Capital J says there's other ones like Prism Live Studio, Lyrics Broadcaster, and Omelet Arcade. Now, Capital J, I understand what you're saying, but what's to say that the idiots don't just go do that with those places too, right? Like, if this already happened with 2 other services, right? 3.5 years ago. What's to stop them from just doing the same thing with the next service? That's what I mean. Like, I don't want to get all set up and be like, oh, look, now we got something going, and this is working nicely, and then it just gets taken away from me because these businesses are so fucking stupidly unprofessional that they'll literally watch a montage of clips that took place in 2010, act like it happened today, and then moderate me for it today. Because that's what happened 3.5 years ago, and I've had enough. I've had enough about being treated like a child for things that are so long in the past and don't apply anymore.
Literally, no one bugs them anymore. Nothing. It's all, they're completely washed. The cans are clean. You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead.
Who fucking cares?
You need Streamlabs to stream Kick on your phone. I looked it up on Kick's help page, then I can't. Then I could never do IRL content on Kick. It would never work.
You have no respect. Apologizing isn't just words. It's I will not do this thing again.
I cannot dual stream. I've already explained I can't. Okay? If I get a new streaming PC that can handle that capacity,
Give me your money.
yes,
Give
I
me
cannot
your
dual
money.
stream right now. It's not possible. I have over 10-year-old PC. It can't handle anything.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even
Okay.
hearing it. So you start wondering if the guy was like, if he's been
Fuck you, Phil.
We got all kinds of debate going on now in chat about this. Should he dual stream? Should he not dual stream? Should he split this stream? Only do it on one place? Should he do this? Like, that's what I mean. Like, we talked about it enough today. I don't want to get a headache. We didn't even get to my news stories today, so I guess we'll save the news stories for tomorrow. One of them is absolutely hilarious. It's about Nintendo alarm clock. It's so funny.
or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Yeah, Cracker Jacks, here's the thing. He says, what about migrating to Cat's computer? Cat's computer's from 2017, okay? If I migrate over to my wife's computer, I'm literally migrating over to a 7 to 8-year-old computer. I'm going from a 10-year-old computer to an 8-year-old computer. The reason that originally I wanted to do that was because I was in a dire strait where I knew I couldn't afford another computer, and it was like the best case scenario that I was going to get, right? Like I told you guys, I didn't want to do a big fundraiser event where people were going to be generous and contribute, but then I wasn't going to make any money for a whole month because people were so generous to pick up the PC that they can't afford support for the rest of the month. So, you know, there would really not be much of a benefit to go from my PC to Cat's PC. There'd be some, but not great. Like, the best thing to do is get a new one. Get a new one, and that way I'm good to go for many years of streaming, you know, and an internal capture card and everything. You know, it would just be so much better. I did get your email, Lady Charisma, yes. Well, I don't know about any new products as of yet. Right now, the product line that I have on darksidefield.shop is what it is, okay? And I would assume, depending on how successful that line is and what other products are offered, you know, I don't know. I don't control that. What I can do is pass along suggestions. So Cabal is wondering if there'll ever be a bigger mo. Maybe, I don't know. I would have to talk with them about it.
After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was. All right.
What happened to a PC I got a while back? I don't know what you're talking about. The last desktop PC I got was that gaming one. And that's what I'm gaming on every single day. And the PC I got before that is literally the 10-year-old PC sitting right here next to me. That's my streaming PC. That's the only PCs I have for me. The only other PC in the equation is my wife's PC. So Vondo did a $5 super chat and says, have you spoken to 1 Minute Man recently? No, I don't speak to 1 Minute Man.
1 Minute Man is a blast in fucking past. Camden Dutchman says a quick unlock coming. I think they were lurking playing Warhammer right now, but they've quickly unlocked to mention that I've noticed Phil specifically goes his way to avoid his donated PC at all costs. Follows up with saying, I'm on it, only one notices this. Phil has stressed that he doesn't want to have the same PC gaming and streaming at the same time. Like he wants a special PC purely for streaming. He has a special laptop just for monitoring stream chat. He literally has everything separate. To monitor the chat is a separate thing. And he also wants to fucking have a separate thing for playing the games as well as streaming things. So everything needs to be fucking separate so there's no fucking, you know, CPU will get maxed or whatever. Exactly, Steve. He wants a gaming PC that can stream to another PC for streaming. It's fucking stupid. You want to know the stupidest fucking thing? Bill could easily, comfortably, and reliably use his mini PC to stream from. It would serve him well. It's modern enough. It's fucking... but no. He seems to have fucking completely forgotten he has a goddamn mini PC. So, whatever.
1 Minute Man was a long-time contributor, right? And for the longest time, all he would do is contribute once a day. which was great. And then basically during the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, they continued to contribute, but then they started talking, asking questions and things like that. And then over the course of several months, they became like very opinionated about things with the tips they were giving and stuff. And then apparently they started having disagreements with me and said, well, I'm just going to leave. And I was like, okay, like I can't make you stay if you don't like my opinions or my content. I don't know what to say. And then they left, and that was the end of it. That's the last time I've heard from them, and that was how many months ago? I don't even remember. You know?
And this is after 1 Minute Man gave Phil Bonnell over $13,000 at least. $13,000 with daily tithing, his daily contributions usually $25. And like, out of the fucking blue, because Phil was so fucking negative and derogatory towards Baldur's Gate 3 or whatever, and like, 1 Minute Man's like gone. Who fucking knows? I mean, I don't know. It's a bizarre one. The strange thing about 1 Minute Man is a lot of people thought that 1 Minute Man was Planet Jeff, because Planet Jeff kind of vanished. Planet Jeff was the person that gave Phil Bonnell $1,000 because, hey, Phil, you got a new cat, congratulations, here's $1,000. Yeah, Planet Jeff was that guy. And when Planet Jeff just disappeared from the scene, not long afterwards, 1 Minute Man came into the fucking, came onto the scene and started giving Phil money very regularly. So that's why people kind of connected those two dots and thought, is Planet Jeff 1 Minute Man? Who fucking knows though? Jesus man, I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. Phil referencing 1 Minute Man, that's a fucking blast from the past.
But that's how life works, right? Like in life, sometimes you have support, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're friendly with someone, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you like someone.
Friendly counts as friend.
Burger.
Same context, same thing. I'm counting that.
Content, sometimes you grow out of it or grow apart from that. Right? I mean, back in the day, I was the biggest fan of Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic, and I watched and I digested every single piece of their content for like 2 straight years. And then after a while, I was like, yeah, and I stopped watching it. Now I go back and every once in a while, I'll watch some new stuff they put out. And some of it I like, and some of it I just like, oh God. It's just not good anymore, But that's just how it is, right? So, I don't even remember what it was with 1 Minute Man at all. I don't even remember the conversation. That's not a big deal to me. Like, it was nice to have the support when I had it. It was nice to be friendly with them while they were here. And then they decided to leave, so that's their prerogative. It's nothing I worry about. It's nothing I'm even, what to think about,
Basically, all whales are replaceable. All whales are discardable. Because there's always a fresh fucking whale waiting to fucking take over.
Many people, that's been like that over the years, right? People they've been here every day, they're talking, they're hanging out, and then they're like, well, they're moving on. And that's life. That's how stuff goes. I mean, I've been around for 16 years. I've had probably 5 to 6 different generations of viewers in that time period. People who probably watched for like 2 years, right?
Within 1 week, they announced we're rebooting the game. The card is now going to essentially be way reduced in value.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular...
All right, guys, it's time to end the show. All right? Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for the engagement. Thanks for the support. Did we hit the 100 likes? Are you kidding me? 95 likes. 5 people click like right now. Let's hit 100. Come on. Nope. Let's do it right now before we adjourn the show. All right? Thank you for the early support. I hope that you guys enjoyed the show and the open discussion about Kick. I'm sure we'll be talking more about this in the coming days. Thanks for the consideration. So, today, it's time for more Silent Hill 2, which I'm very much looking forward to because the game is great. We're going to do the second half, the Hell Hospital, so to speak. And then we're going to be doing more WWE Champion Zombies tonight. So I hope you'll join me for all of the fun all day long. Tomorrow I'll be back with the news stories I didn't do today, some updates, probably talk a little bit more about Kick and all of that. All right? Thank you guys. It did exhaust me. Fed Rogers, the conversation exhausted you. It did. It's very exhausting. All right. Guys, thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Right. Fed Roger hitting on the head. I've become incredibly exhausted. Discussion is just, it has drained me. Okay. Let's get set up here. Where is it? Oh, where the hell is it? Here it is. I was like, well, how can I get the screen to pop up? All right, I have to get my gamepad. For anyone taking off because you don't want to be spoiled on Silent Hill, I'll see you hopefully tonight for WWE Champions. I get it. Some people are still playing the game and aren't 10 hours in like I am. But for those who are ready for survival horror fun, you're in the right place. This game has been absolutely great so far. The only thing I didn't like was that boss fight. Seriously, that last boss fight we did last night sucked. But everything has been great, so.
Boss.
Get back here, little shit.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Wow. My controller actually auto-synced. Very nice. I wasn't expecting it to because it actually hasn't been auto-syncing the last several days I've been playing, but it turned it on and just synced right away. Like, oh, good. Cool. All right. So, before we continue, I have to take a quick leak, and then we're going to begin. So if you guys wouldn't mind, give me a second. I'm just going to run to the bathroom, and I'll be right back.
Some people think that was a weird noise. I guess it was. You know, I'm counting it. Fuck it.
Burger.
I'm taking the goddamn thing. We've had a variety of close call weird noises, and I think they all accumulate into one big massive weird noise. Let's fast forward for Phil to get back from his little bathroom break. Oh, there we go. So as things stand, by the way, guys, we are one away from a full house. We're one away from a full house, by the way. So we have 3 free spaces, and there's 4 spaces left. You see what I mean about the free spaces being important?
Okay, so Lucas Nooker says you were supposed to shoot flesh lips in his hand. It would ground him, and then you can hit him with melee attacks during the boss fight. You couldn't even see his hand.
What?
He was dropping from the ceiling, right? And all you could see was the flesh of his body in the cage. Like, the actual perspective of the camera looks at him. So you can't, like, if it was apparent, right, that the hand was, like, dangling or something, it wasn't apparent at all. It didn't look like that at all. It looked like he was just...
If the hand was glowing with a big fucking arrow pointing towards saying, please attack this fucking point, then maybe I would have fucking known.
You know, and by the way, when he pulled into the ceiling, then he would go into this black area. You couldn't see him at all. Like, there was no light up there. The game wasn't generating light. So just, that didn't, I mean, I get it. Yeah, if you fuck around, maybe you could have figured that out. There was no way that was intuitive that you would have figured that out unless you listened to someone or you played it like 20 times, right? Your first run in that, you're never going to figure that out unless it's lucky. I wouldn't have known that. That didn't stand out to me at all, that you could shoot his hand and he would fall or anything like that. It just felt like what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to fill him up with bullets, which is what I did. I just unloaded all my ammo into him and he died, right? So to me, the boss fight sucked. Maybe you're saying there's more to it, but they should have then fucking made it more apparent. They did a bad job. Sorry, that boss sucks. In my opinion, you're not going to change it. That boss was terrible.
Boss.
Okay, so question. All right? You want me to do this? Hold on. You want me to play like this? Because I can play like this if you want me to. You guys have said me playing this game in the dark has been better recently. So, that's up to you guys. If you want me to have the light off or not, I'll stream with the light off today, since it's a horror game. But that's your call. All right? It's your call, whatever you want me to do. So let me know here. I can have it on or off. For the podcast, we wanted it on, I'm sure. But the background definitely looks better with it off, right? Sister Fister, we're done talking about Kick right now. We just had over an hour-long conversation about it. We're not going to talk about it now. This is Silent Hill now, okay? Can you get on topic, please? Oh, by the way, I got to change the background. The Silent Hill background.
I mean, if you want people to change the fucking topic, then perhaps your stream fucking title shouldn't fucking open with the words DSP goes to Kick. The very first thing people see when they fucking go to your stream is the fucking statement, DSP goes to Kick. So naturally, anyone new joining your fucking stream is going to inquire about the very fucking thing, which is the very first part of your fucking stream title. So if you don't want people fucking talking about Kick, maybe change your stream fucking title.
There we go. It looks bright with the light off too. Dang, it looks real bright.
Who fucking cares?
You think it looks better with the light off? Okay. All right, guys, we're about to start. Now, please remember.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Please remember to support. Let's get the support goals hit today, shall we? Boy, Jasper is completely enamored with the fan. He's staring at it, wondering what it is. It's funny. He doesn't know what the new fan is. So, please remember to support the stream. We want to hit the goal. We want to keep the streak going. We want to do that Krabby Patty DSP tries it this weekend. So please support the stream if you can. Super chats, super stickers, and tips. Right now, we got a bunch of super chats this morning. We got pretty much no tips, like $4 in tips. So it doesn't matter how you contribute. Anything's appreciated. Well, please contribute.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
So Vondo did a $2 super chat. I got my level 1 mug, and I must say it's great. You got it? Cool. People are finally starting to get their first wave of merch, and you're the second person who says they really like the merch. I'm very glad to hear this. Thank you, Silvando. Anyone else who gets merch, please let me know that you've gotten it, and if you like it or not. But this is excellent. You know, I like all the merch that I got. I have 2 shirts and 2 mugs, and they're all great. So, thank you for that. We're up to $71. Let's get started. Hello, everyone. Phil here in the...
Well, that is going to bring an end to the bingo because he's now recording for a shitty gameplay. And unfortunately, the bingo winning streak has come to an unfortunate end. We are 1 away from a full house. We had 3 free spaces with 2 bigs and 1 basically getting us 3 spaces. But nah, we couldn't get the full house. We were 1 away. So I think I'm going to tick that,
burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Leaving only behind the Natsits. So sadly we can't get a full house. The bingo winning streak has come to an end. Tragic. But we'll try again tomorrow. That's how it goes. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we?
Medium, and medium was good, but
$84. Wow, that's interesting. Who fucking cares? I think I'm going to watch this fucking the rest of Evil Age's video. Remember, Evil Age's video, made in 2013, highlighting Phil's complete hypocrisy, still relevant to current day. You haven't seen that shit, make sure you fucking watch it as well. But yeah guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. We have some adorable autos on the screen right now to enjoy as we fucking make our way and say our goodbyes and all that shit. So yeah guys, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves regardless. We didn't win today, but as the old saying goes, we will try again tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully we can get the full house tomorrow, you know, and end Phil's streaming week on a high note. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow, because also there's no bingo on Friday, because Phil's day off is Friday. And Saturday, I don't do bingo either. So, yeah, I don't know. Aviga says, I should have just clicked the shirt and leave the game case as shocked. I mean, I could have done that. I mean, we still got it, you know. Hold on.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
There you go. It wasn't too late. There we go. There you go. The game case is now shocked. Fantastic. That's me listening to criticism constructive criticism from my audience, and I implement it straight away because their ideas are much better than mine. There we go. If that was Phil Barnell, it would have taken like fucking 3 years to implement that. But anyway guys, thank you for joining me. As I said, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I feel like I might just do the marbles tomorrow. Like after bingo tomorrow, we'll have some marbles, I think, just to try and add some extra bingo prize on money to the bingo prize fund, because Friday's not happening, so I won't be here because there's no Phil Barnell because he's got his day off. So yeah, after tomorrow's stream and tomorrow's bingo and tomorrow's marbles, the next time you guys will see me will be Sunday. So yeah, guys, I hope you had a great time. However, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day as well. And yeah guys, please feel free to join me for some more bingo antics tomorrow. Hopefully we can end off Phil's streaming week with a robust full house. And I guess we'll have to wait and see as well whether Phil gets his fucking stream goals or not, so he can fucking get his beloved fucking Krabby Patty meal or whatever. I'm going to end how it always ends, by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So you guys, hope you all had a good time, and I'll catch you all tomorrow with more bingo, but until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money,
it's gone. Just gone like that.